Hit her with the hammer time, too legit to quit. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. I make a bounce on you. The extra mic.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
All right, wait. So before you, because I was wondering about this.
What
I don't like to put people on a religious spot.
Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can do.
No, not on camera. Because I be just genuinely curious.
Okay.
So you don't curse.
No.
But you drink.
Everybody thinks that. You're the second person that say that. Because I work at the bartender too. Okay. They're like, Joe, you can drink, you can get drunk.
How about like
you just can't get drunk?
Right. The Bible says don't be drunken. You can. Jesus made wine. Jesus made wine. So if we can't drink, he made wine for people. So how you can't drink?
So wait, before I start this, do you want to melt some ice?
You can melt ice.
I'm chilling.
You can melt some ice.
Nah, I'm gonna get you something. You can melt some ice.
No, nigga. I'm telling you, I'm good.
He good.
I drink clear shit.
Okay. He's keeping the chip.
I've been look. As soon as I hit the traffic on the parkway, I was going wait, but yeah.
All right, then.
And any more questions?
Pass me
my board. You got kids out of wedlock?
I wasn't told. Okay, so I was fellowshipped.
Okay.
And then I came back. So, okay, so
I
was doing me. I left and did me, then came back.
I like that. Now, when you get this fellowship, do you get to choose when you come back, or?
Well, you have to start going again and follow and make sure you ready to come back. Like I'm not gonna be out there fornicating. I'm not gonna be out there cursing. I'm not gonna be out there. No, last time I had sex was maybe like 3 years ago. Before I came back, only been back like a year now. Okay.
It's been 3 years.
What is this? What's going on? Hey. This is what it's talking about. Look, this is what he wants to talk about. Why did I hold on? Now it's Valentine's.
We're gonna see this flower?
Huh?
We're gonna see this flower?
Nobody. That's for her.
Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't say Valentine's Day, but thank you. Thank you.
Lydia didn't come.
Against her religion. Let's cut the camera on. Yeah, we about to have fun, big fucking party. We about to have fun. Yeah. He always does it.
I can do it. Don't worry.
He always does it before.
Oh man, yo. Let me start off by saying this is the almighty AWP Attention Whores Podcast, episode 492. The funny thing about Valentine's.
Shit. You know what the funny thing about today?
What is it?
Sorry, first of all, for being late.
No.
Yeah, he was late.
I apologize.
I
was coming. Oh shit, nigga.
Nah, I figured.
He's coming from South Jersey, so you know how South.
Central Jersey. So
you know
I was coming from an hour away. If I'm coming from South Jersey, that's about 2 and some.
South Jersey, like an hour. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I get on the Parkway, and I'm like, yo, I got about 50 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I could leave at 7:10, get here around 8 o'clock. We start. Yeah.
What time is it?
It was road work. By the time I got to exit 1, I want to say 1:30 something.
Oh, okay. I say 1.
Some road work. And then I hit you. I'm like, all right, cool. The GPS. Yeah, I'm about 20 minutes out.
Yeah, she thought you.
5 minutes after that, niggas run into an accident.
Again?
I ain't even hit you because I felt embarrassed. I was like, yo, I'm just have to let this nigga know I'm gonna be late type shit. Because if I hit you and be like, nah, it was an accident. I'm like, damn, this nigga gonna think I did this shit on purpose.
Nah, she thought because you know your whole like I'm from South Jersey shit that she can't fathom. She can't fathom how far everything is from North Jersey.
I'm like, you should have left the hour early. Like, he mad far.
I should have left the hour and a half early.
I've had times in South and Central Jersey or West Jersey, and they've been great times. The women there are more appreciative of the up north Negro.
That is so fuck. That
Go ahead. You can curse. I don't curse. I don't curse. You can do what you want.
Last 2 minutes. We good.
Because the last podcast we did, I had to really, every time I look at you, I know why. So it's just a natural thing now. But that shit is true. Because where I'm from, bro, I was born in Red Bank. I grew up in Red Bank. I went to the Mattawan schools. The bitches I went to school with, them niggas, they were in love
with North niggas,
with hood niggas. But because where I'm from is not necessarily like it's like the people are crazy, but the neighborhood is like a suburb. Yeah, I got you. But the motherfuckers that occupy it is like, god damn, they're all crazy. So motherfuckers will fall in love with up north. These Newark, Irvington, you know what I'm saying? All these Jersey City, all these motherfuckers from up north, but also the hood niggas from Trenton. And fucking Asbury Park. So was hood niggas? It was just a hood.
So hood niggas nearby and up north niggas that may or may not be.
That ain't nearby. Trenton is an hour from us.
An hour is nothing compared. Wait,
you came an hour from here, so you were still.
Red Bank is an hour away
from here.
I didn't come from Red Bank. I came from Mattawan.
But Red Bank, okay,
Mattawan is an hour away. Red Bank is like maybe like if Mattawan's an hour away, Red Bank like an hour and 15.
See, that's all the same. You near Trenton.
She needs
occasionally an hour away. Like,
she needs to go below exit 140.
I didn't even introduce you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's do that
part. Calm down. We off. We're on.
Hey, this nigga ain't slick. I know how these up north niggas do, right? The last time, the last time you was at the podcast I did with her and XL. Shout out to the Global VIP. And so I said when I lived in Nebraska, I was like, the neighborhood I was in was a Crip neighborhood. Why the fuck you look like this today, nigga? You ain't slick. I told you I ain't never belonged to no gang, nigga. It was just where I was at. This nigga. I love hood niggas. Nah, you ain't gotta say nothing on the camera. Nah, you ain't gotta say nothing on the camera.
I do have affinity for red, as you can see, but I'm not. Nor have I ever been in.
Not affiliated. He's from T-Night.
No.
Well, I may be affiliated.
No,
you can be affiliated. See, because I always say, I've been affiliated with the niggas who've been initiated.
No, that's how I. Hold on. Shout out to the Crips. Like I know some Crips.
I know a lot of them.
Yeah, shout out to them.
I know some Bloods too.
Yeah, shout out to the Bloods. I'm equal opportunity. I'm not for no problems.
You know what happens in the streets? You ready?
It's Valentine's Day. I got all red on.
That's right. That's right. Good point. Good point.
So why you ain't say that first? Why you?
I know. What you gonna say? This nigga got me in some sick nice shit.
Let's introduce him though. We need to introduce who we talking to.
Went the whole street route. Look, don't go off camera now. You already indicted yourself. He could have said, "Yo, it's Valentine's Day." That's why.
Right.
I know some Bloods. I know. This red ass basement.
You said. Look, blood.
This shit ain't. Y'all ain't purchased this like this. You did this down here. Yeah.
You like the black market?
That's all. Look, red and black go together.
Crimson and red. You gotta get it right.
Red and black go together the same way. I like the blue and white. Like they just like certain colors. I'm telling you, they just go together. Like certain shit just go together. So yeah.
My colors for the show is red, red, white, and black.
Yeah.
Instead of red, white.
Yeah, wait, you never introduced him. You're right. So introduce him.
What about red, green, and black?
Introduce who are you? Why are you here? What's your name? Let's tell everybody
that. Wait. Before that, my co-host.
Oh, how you doing?
From a long time ago that comes and
goes.
Puts me on to other things. She always helping me out. She always helping me out. I call her Lady Ra here. Rapid fire Ra. I'm gonna catch you with it. You know what I mean? Questions everywhere. You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Yeah,
when we was on the other podcast,
she was trying to interrogate you. She was trying.
She only had 3 things on the little. That's your board.
That's my board.
That's the same board they use.
No, nigga.
It's my board. There's an old white lady gonna come in.
Nah, we don't got the old white lady in another house.
We don't got no problems.
The lady upstairs will kick the shit out of that old white lady.
She definitely would, and she's slow with it.
I can tell by the way she shook my hand. I say, this one of them grandmamas that do something to you.
Grandmama, you know what I mean?
They do something to you, and she probably like religious too, right?
Yeah, she used to be a Muslim. She used to be Muslim when Malcolm. She was a Malcolm.
She was a Nation.
She was a Nation. Yeah, she was a Malcolm groupie. I like
man, I should have bowed to her. Man, I love the Nation when it was Malcolm Nation.
Yeah. Then when it
Farrakhan Nation is still cool too, but the
even
Malcolm
though
Nation
Farrakhan kind of
no, we can talk.
I mean, I know
Farrakhan right now, he's the GOAT to me, baby.
He's a GOAT now, but I'm just saying at the time after Malcolm, he wasn't, really looked at as that. He got, let's be clear, he got his shit after the Million Man March. Like, he really put his stamp on it.
But here's the thing. You got to be a hell of a motherfucker to pull off the Million Man March.
True that.
Really?
I can't. Nigga,
I studied, not to cut you off, I studied how Martin and them did that.
It wasn't a million people. Wasn't a million people.
No, but it was.
You was there?
What?
You was there?
Oh, the march on what?
Selma
March?
Martin Luther King March. You said it was a million people, wasn't there? How you know how people was there? Was you there? It looked like a million people to me. Like a whole bunch of people.
It looked like a million people? How the hell you know what a million people look like? You ain't never seen a picture of a million people and counted a million.
I couldn't count it.
Like a lot of people.
A whole lot of people. A whole lot of people.
All right, fair enough. So you say you think it was a million people?
Maybe close to it. Maybe like 500,000.
Okay, 500,000. So that's half of what Farrakhan is.
Go ahead. I got this mic.
Did they hear you on mine?
They're gonna hear you. They got my voice is loud.
They got half.
No, we good.
So Martin got half of what Farrakhan did.
So everybody counted a million people? They count the Million Man March?
The numbers show.
Who counted?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even alive.
You wasn't alive. That happened in the 90s. How old is
you? You said the Martin shit.
Oh, I was talking about Martin. Farrakhan, you said 100 million people.
No, I was alive.
You said a million people. Just said who counted? You counted?
5. I know how to count. And I went to the what's this?
If you haven't
anniversary.
If you haven't figured this out, this is my guest, Ricky RAMSES the Great.
Yes. How you doing?
You know what I mean? He's a comedian, an artist, full-blown artist, did music, did everything like that.
I'm a dude who does comedy. I studied the game of comedy. I don't like to say comedian.
Do you have a passport?
This nigga funny. Yeah.
Just checking. Gotta make sure.
You know what's funny? I just finished shooting a little footage of what me and XL did at the other shit. So I'm about to start posting about that little thing that's gonna happen.
Okay, cool.
I told XL, I said, nigga, I want to get the promotion shit right. Like, this ain't no little feat. You know what I mean? Like, some shit like that. You be like, nigga, I
gotta make sure. You know what I mean? You gotta make sure.
I got my shit.
No cursing in it. No cursing in your promo. Okay.
What? Oh no, I don't.
Okay, good.
I ain't gonna lie to you because I performed at this comedy club in Point Pleasant. Right?
Oh, I've been to Point Pleasant.
It's called Uncle Vinny's, right? An Italian spot. So they was already like looking at me sideways, and I was like, "Yo, you performing now?" Now, I was promoting, but this was like last year. I think this time I was promoting, and I was just letting this shit fly. Like my captions was saying everything, and the dude that run the club, he hit me and was like, "Bro, you can curse on stage, you can curse in your promo videos, but when it's the caption where people just reading and they don't hear your vernacular, no profanity, man." And I was like, wow, because that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That type of it do make sense because when I'm reading, when I be getting these little niggas who follow me and they be like, "Yo, watch my fucking video," like in the caption, I be like, "Damn, this nigga seem violent as hell." And I ain't gonna hold you. I keep scrolling. I be like, "Yo, I'm a 33-year-old father. I ain't got time for all that rowdiness shit. I'm out here and I'm at the point in the game where I like cool shit. I like smooth shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Occasionally,
you might go into a jazz joint, smooth out.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, man. I'm into that shit. Yeah, I'll take a chick to a jazz joint.
Oh, so you single?
Go to a play.
Yeah. Okay, like I thought you was your baby mama.
Yeah, she said significant other.
Right.
Well, my daughter's mom ain't going to like. All right.
She wants to know.
You want to know if I'm single?
No, she was white. Ain't she a white girl?
Welcome to this.
I want to know where you got that from.
The little girl look like she a white girl.
I said no.
The little girl.
My daughter look.
She a mixed white girl. Like she a mixed white girl. She mixed. She mixed. She mixed.
Well, you're light. What's your nationality? What's your nationality?
I'm a nigga.
He look like a black man.
Now look,
but she a mixed little girl.
Look, but here's the thing. My daughter's mom is Italian and Puerto Rican.
White, like I said. Okay. White.
That's not.
Italian, Puerto Rican. Italian is white. Italian is white. White.
According to who? Because whites ain't even considered them whites until the Great Depression.
Oh, you want to get into history?
I'm just saying.
You want to talk about
I'm a knowledgeable.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
when they fill out what ethnicity, they put white.
Hey, when they came over here on the boat,
which one?
The Italians, the Irish, the motherfucker. When they came over here on the boat, them Anglo-Saxon motherfuckers was like, man, get y'all pussy ass the fuck away from us.
Yeah.
And then niggas started fucking a lot and reproducing on a mass scale. And they was like, yo, you know what? Y'all white too.
Y'all white.
Yeah.
The brown ones.
Because my great grandfather's Irish and he was a slave master. So white, Irish is white, Italian white. I don't white.
White is a
your great grandfather.
Great, whatever it is.
White is a state of mind, though. It's not an actual.
He was a slave master, so he wasn't black.
Like white and black are the contrast. So,
but did he pass for Irish? Or
if he was a slave, you
got pictures of him?
I got pictures of his son, not of him. His black.
And they did portraits.
If it's the black,
that nigga wasn't a real master. Man.
No, he's a master. He
was a fake half-ass master.
That nigga was a half-ass.
I got pictures of his son, who was my great grandfather. Picture of him and his wife and the kids. And he's like a white man. He had property. He had owned stuff. He was very well in 18 something. Right. He was good in 18 something. You know what I mean?
And then what happened? So where along the way did coloreds come into the?
Well, his kids, all his.
As you can see, I do the same.
They like black men, and they like black, dark-skinned men.
His kids,
his grandkids, kids, whatever.
Okay, so his daughter is not what you would thought half like that.
So it's white until they get
Spanish, white, Spanish, and black.
Okay,
and Asian.
But some people that think they white.
Spanish is niggas.
Some think they white. Some think they're black.
What they think.
But that's what most people. It's always what most people think.
That's why I say, like, when I say my daughter is Italian and Puerto Rican, I'm like,
Asians.
She look white.
There's some Asians and there's some Indians that think like they white.
Yeah,
exactly. They true that.
But how about this? Let's walk down the street together and you smack a white bitch. I bet money. They gonna take your Indian ass to jail, nigga. They'll take a white boy to jail too, but they'll like ask questions first. But that's what I'm saying. If they identify as white,
there's some niggas or black boys that get killed by these white girls.
Nigga, buy
them and because of them. Buy them and because they stabbing them up and down.
Word?
Yeah. These athletes with them motherfuckers that got Becky's. They ain't safe. Because they had on the news. Yeah.
I don't like you.
They made a movie about the girl killing her boyfriend a year ago.
The one in the apartment?
It was an IG model, and they was in the elevator.
They made a movie?
They just made a Lifetime.
And like a couple of black dudes went missing when visit their white girlfriend's family down like Wisconsin or whatever.
Get out shit.
And then they never came back. You know what I mean?
I almost got thrown into one of them situations. I ain't gonna hold you because Get Out came out. When that come out? 2019.
Before the pen, so
like around there.
2018, around that.
I'm gonna say, it was like summer 2019, right? My daughter's we had my daughter was born June 2019, right? So then it was my fucking bright idea. I'm like, yo, around Thanksgiving, let's go down to you because my baby mom's grandparents, they don't travel like that because they,
older.
They old and all that. They in North Carolina. I'm like, yo, let's go down to your grandparents so they can meet the baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. As long as they here, I want them to have some type of connection. You know what I'm saying? Because both my, all my, I'm about to say some, damn, I ain't noticed that shit. All my grandparents gone. But
I was raised with one. So
but my baby mom, my daughter met my nana before she passed. Okay. So that was cool. But yeah, so I'm like, yo, let's go down there and all that. Like, maybe every 6 months. My daughter was born in June. Give her 6 months to chill out. We go down there around Thanksgiving. And when we pull up, they live at the end of a dead end street. And it's like woods, like the cul-de-sac is woods. And I'm like, and now the first trip we took, it was all of her immediate family. It was her parents, her, my daughter, and then me. And we all in the pickup and we going down there and shit. And when they pulled up to the crib, I was like, I'm gonna die. And this was my stupid ass idea. I was paranoid as shit because of that Get Out shit. Now here's the wild part. Jordan Peele, his wife is like white or something like that. Yeah. So I'm like, man, for him to write a movie like that, he had to see or experience something something had to happen. And that's what had me paranoid. Because I'm like, if this nigga's in a mixed relationship, he wrote that crazy ass movie. This shit must really happen to niggas.
No shit.
I was documenting everything. I went out to the woods. I was like, yo, look, IG. I'm in such and such North Carolina. I put the location.
With the mailboxes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You know. Well, I ain't gonna bullshit.
If you haven't figured it out, he's a comedian.
I said that already. That nigga drunk.
I know. I just want to make sure you understand that shit.
Nah, yeah, I do the comedy, man. I've been doing this since 2019.
Let me ask you about.
So you only date white women, or you date all types of women? That's what I want to ask him. Just ask a question. I date white men, so I don't care. I like white.
She loves white men. She loves
Puerto Ricans. My kid's father's Puerto Rican, and the last one he's black, but he lied to say he's Panamanian. But
you a hypocritical nigga. She white? Like you. And that's your exclusive shit. See, here's the thing.
She asked him, she was like, yo, his baby white. I said, what? Don't get that shit from.
No, my daughter, no. And when you look, but what it is were you raised around a lot of mixed kids?
My mother looks like she's some kind of Spanish.
No,
fair enough.
I guess she does. Spanish.
And my grandmother.
They Spanish?
My grandmother had a lot of Spanish motherfuckers around doing shit, so I know niggas ain't doing shit.
I was raised around,
especially the Latino.
I was raised around mixed kids.
I was gonna say white. I was like, why she ain't white?
I was raised around mixed kids, so I know how they look. So when my daughter came out, I was like, yeah, she gonna look like a little mixed kid. So I see what you're saying, where it's like, yo, she look mixed, but like she don't look like my second daughter. I'll show you a picture of my second daughter, and if she ain't have my family's features, you'd be like, nigga, you stupid not to get that one tested. That motherfucker is pale. Then I'm talking about
how light is your baby?
She pale as shit.
Well, she Italian and Puerto Rican. She ain't. What color
she look like? She doesn't look white, but she looks.
If you look at her, you would be surprised when she tell you she Italian and Puerto Rican.
Well,
because of how white she is.
Oh, okay.
She looks white.
No, does she have features of white people, or does she have features of people that aren't white?
So name like a skinny nose and
the nose, the structure, the face. You could tell.
She got a skinny nose. She don't got like a fat nose. She
does she look like a white girl that's from overseas?
Russian.
Like a Ukraine, a Polish,
Russian type of look, European.
They're more.
I don't know. I got
their body structure
is very
different.
Right.
I'm not too privy on like a white girl's a white girl.
Oh, you just say white girl. Let's go.
But what's your preference? What's your preference? That was the question.
My preference is pussy. You was born.
Oh Lord.
That's my pussy. Born with a pussy. All right. So let's see.
Okay. So you don't discriminate. You don't discriminate. I was like a real woman. I was like a real woman.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Before my daughter's mom, everybody I dealt with on a serious level was either black or Puerto Rican. Well, black or Spanish. I'm still in that. I got to get ahead of the curve.
Right. Or Puerto Rican. Right. Yeah. That part.
But it was that, and then but they all them bitches exes. So like like I said, my family is black, man. My mom is the youngest of 7. And so needless to say, and now all her brothers and sisters, except for my aunt that was born right before her, all her brothers and sisters are old enough to be her parents.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I come from that where, all my aunts and uncles, they from the goddamn civil rights.
So they old.
My nana.
She has a what?
You know what I mean? So I grew up.
She like a 40-year-old brother.
Well,
something like that.
Let me see.
A 20, 30-year-old brother.
The aunt that was born right before her was like 9 years older than her.
So everybody else is
her brother right after that was 15 years older.
Oh, then instead of like over here. So, dang.
My name used to always
change your life, baby. Change your life, baby.
My name used to always say, I love you, Nana. My nana used to always say, like when we was kids and we was being bad, she'd be like, you lucky I know the Lord, none of y'all be here. That means she would have aborted the shit out of my mama.
Back in the day? Hell?
Yeah.
That's like the real crazy abortion type shit.
Hangers and stuff.
Hangers and shit. Like
she said, well, maybe she was covering up with the Lord. Maybe she was just scared. But I don't know. She used to say that shit when we was kids, and we'd be running, me and my cousins, because I was raised in that era where like all of us was around the same age, and the aunts would go out together. And I had cousins old enough to be my aunts, so they got kids,
and you hang with them,
and you know what I mean. So I'm hanging around really like my second cousins, and like and we all running around being bad. And like my nana was the woman that would like sit in the chair in the living room with a switch and shit.
Yeah.
Fuck us up at will. I love that. Yo, Nana used to. Yeah. Yeah. I used to whoop our ass.
Yeah,
Hell yeah. God bless you, man. I miss you. I miss my nana. I miss my grandmama, my other grandmama too, on my dad's side, man. It was, you know, I lost both. Now, my mom's dad, I never met him because he died when my mom was 15. So I never got that. My mom had me when she was 18, so I'm 3 years. Yeah, my mom was in these streets. No, I'm just joking. She was,
everybody.
No. Are you the oldest? Are you the oldest?
Yeah.
Okay.
My mom was just fucking with my dad when they was young. And then you know, shit happens. You know, my dad was an older street nigga. My mom was a younger church girl.
Tenderoni.
It's easy, girl. Church girl. It's easy.
Street niggas is coming.
No, been there, done that. I'm back to being what I was born to me to be.
They need that collection plate.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Temple girls are harder.
Temple,
right? Don't y'all go to the temple?
No, it's called Kingdom Hall.
Yeah, okay. So what's the temple? What
temple? That's the temple. What's the temple? That's the Jewish people. Temple. They go to temple. They go to temple.
I don't know.
That's
you talking about religion?
Yeah, but what's it? Muslim.
I think Jewish.
They go to temple.
So Kingdom Hall girls. You're right.
What's Kingdom Hall? I never heard that.
That's the Jehovah's Witness.
That's Jehovah's Witness. Go to Kingdom Hall. You go to Kingdom Hall.
Yeah. So the Kingdom Hall girls are a little harder, but y'all can still be broken.
Catholic. Well, I was broken. I came back in because I was broken.
Catholic, come on, man. Catholic, Christian.
They easy.
Yeah, come on, man. I was around that nigga in my high school. I was around the corner from a Catholic school.
Oh, so you was right there.
Come on, man. Look, I went to Mattawan Regional, and around the corner was St. John Vianney. Sorry, my nanny used to always say, "You better not bring no white girl in here." But I go to Mattawan, and around the corner is St. John. What I'm gonna do? These are bitches that's giving it up. Black girls, listen. I wish I was a teenager in this sexy red era, in this rock era. These black bitches trying to act like niggas. I wish I was in this era.
Red era.
Back then, the motherfuckers I went to school with, them bitches trying to act like
it is crazy.
Aaliyah.
It is crazy.
And you know, they
had to work harder.
Some was Little Kim. Some was you younger than us. In our era was Little Kim. They were trying to be Little Kim.
But but see, even with because I mean, like,
he's 10 years younger than me, so I know.
So even with the Lil Kims, that's not like these bitches nowadays really convince themselves that they could fuck like niggas. Back then, you kind of knew, oh, this bitch just in the streets because, you know, somebody did something weird to her when she was a kid.
Everybody.
Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Or she trying to, y'all could do it, I could do it too. But now that y'all could do it, I could do it too, that mentality went on for so long to now it just elevated into, I'm a nigga now. Like, these motherfuckers.
Everybody's moving like that. And like I said before, being a hoe is not looked down upon, so the whole culture, that atmosphere is what everybody's getting entangled in. So I don't
think it should be looked down upon it.
Yeah, I think it was nasty. Ew, you giving your whole vagina to somebody else, you all open, your things fall down. Damn, ooh.
Yeah, that's fair. Women should not be hoes. Niggas is out here.
They shouldn't be either. Slinging the thing, ill.
Nah. Let me tell you something.
Niggas, I don't.
We all done seen The Best Man, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga Terrence Howard was preaching. We got all this sperm. These bitches outnumber us. What?
That's who I see when I think of this.
How much?
I see Terrence. I know he got that. All he need to do is go on stage with a guitar.
Never do that shit. We get some green eye contacts. Go on stage with a guitar and play that shit over my shoulder. But yeah, no, I firmly believe that the natural order of things is we supposed to. Because look, I remember, and this is funny, right?
I didn't get hit none of that yet. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, like I tell every podcast host that I'm on, I am the tangent king. So when I seen all them notes, I was like, you ain't gonna need them. One of my homegirls that do comedy, man, she got a podcast. She be trying to add them little notes. I be like, yo, you know you ain't gonna need them shit.
I just have it to go.
That's why.
Line. If it's dead air, you be like, all right. So what you think about Usher and Alicia Keys?
That's why I only had 3 things written down in the other one because I didn't feel like we needed it.
Nah, he trying to get into it.
You was too busy writing the email to that Karen. You was about to. You had some good shit. I think you was about to write on that whiteboard. And then she came and disrupted your whole production process.
It was over after that.
She came in that motherfucker. My 4-year-old daughter was in the room. She said, "Somebody smoking weed in here?" Bitch, yeah, nigga, her, only my 4-year-old. I rolled it for her. Weirdo. Who does that? But then we all left the room and went back and was like, "Damn, it do smell like weed in this motherfucker."
Why would I said it smelled like but he wasn't smoking inside. So she got. I guess she got. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I don't smoke. I didn't say that.
So that was part of the rule.
Listen. Everybody, I can smoke, but I don't do that around people that feel whatchamacallit.
No, I'm saying because when I walked past you outside when I met you, it smelled like a little bit of reefer.
That was probably him.
It was all me.
His car. I was in his car. So maybe I got. I was helping him my stuff. He get his stuff off the car.
Okay. All right.
So maybe.
Was it that strong?
Nigga, it smelled like
holy shit. I mean, it smelled like. This smelled like every homeboy house that I got.
They smoking.
That's what I'm saying.
They smoking.
It's like, yo, it smelled like the weed could be stronger, but you probably sprayed some shit because she don't smoke. I don't know if he smoked, so let me go ahead and cover up.
I try to be calm with everything.
It's cool.
But his car smelled like straight marijuana.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's the spot. Because I got people that smoke. And them, when it's time to go bust a L, they cars when they do it. That's it. I ain't mad at that. I tried one time, but it's just not my thing.
It's not your thing.
I'm an alcoholic, baby.
Alcoholic.
Yeah, and
we're drinking water.
Oh, wow. Oh, you do that?
We don't have that on the.
Nah, we don't. But my shit just kicked in on the way over here, and I'm like, shit.
I know people still did those. Still E-pills. What they call them? E-pills? E-pills?
Yeah.
People still do.
Yeah, you from back in the day. She was around when all the gay motherfuckers was taking action. They was taking them to Studio 54 and fucking each other. They called them poppers.
What was that old alcohol that you couldn't drink?
Nigga. I be messing with my mama. Because my mom she was real deep in church. Now she's not that deep in church, but she still got her, her foundation. So she don't drink, she don't smoke, she don't do none of that. But she fucked around and told me the only time she did drink, it was Cisco, and it was before she knew she was pregnant with me.
So
I said, "Oh, so you just been thinking I was crazy all these years?"
And what's the other drink? The Red Dog. What's that? Red Dog. What's that? Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. Dainty.
Oh, that one. Well, Mad Dog, I had that one time. I punched my baby.
Mad Dog is a malt liquor, right? What was Cisco?
I don't know. Well, I punched my baby father in the face with the Mad Dog.
But was it a malt liquor or was it? Because a malt liquor is like a beer, you know what I'm saying?
No, Mad Dog ain't no daggone malt beer.
Even Mad Dog was a malt.
I punched my baby father in the face. I was like drunk, and I punched him in the face. It made you a Mad Dog. It made you a Mad Dog.
You say you punched your baby father in the
face? Yeah, because he wouldn't give me none. So I was drinking Mad Dog, waiting for him to come home, and he came home. He wouldn't give me none, and I gave him a black eye.
What? Oh, he wouldn't fuck you. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Listen, it cannot be an equal society when shit like that is happening.
But it was a Mad Dog. I drank the whole bottle of Mad Dog by myself.
You got drunk? Were you beating them up because you were drunk or beating them because you felt like it?
Because I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. No, I wasn't mean to. He came home with that wanna, do the nasty thing, and he wouldn't give me none.
Say again, slow. What you say?
The nasty thing.
I am a cougar chaser.
And then he wouldn't give me, and he turned around, and I hit him. I didn't like that.
Look how you about to say accidentally. You about to cover it up. You ain't slick. You punched that thing in the face. Boom.
And then when he woke up with him, his eye was black, and I didn't mean to give him a black eye. I didn't know why I gave him a black eye.
You knocked him out?
I ain't knock him out. I gave him a black eye.
And he fell asleep after that?
No, he pushed me, and then then I got on the floor, and then he called his brother to come fight me, and I fought his brother, and his brother busted my lip. So it was a whole lot of stuff.
That's some new shit I ain't never heard in my life. I don't give a fuck about our age difference. I have never heard of a woman punching a man in the face, and then the man calling his brother saying, "Beat up my bitch."
Beat up my bitch.
Niggas got sisters and girl cousins and shit. That's why that nigga called his wow. I don't want to trash him. I don't know how that go.
No, but he called his brother. I fought his brother, and his brother gave me a busted lip, and then people was like, "Oh yeah." Is there a reason he called his brother? I don't know why he called him. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. He called his brother. Brother came over.
Did he call him like, yo, come here and fight her? Or did he say,
he said, come, okay.
He was venting.
I think he said, come here. She punched me in my face. So his brother came at 3 o'clock in the morning, came over to the house with his girl, and he started talking junk to me. And I said, I guess I said something, and he tried to swing on me, and I swinged on him.
Still no accountability. I guess I said
accountability for women like
all his attitude is great. Yeah.
Well, we got
niggas in the face.
We got to account for everything.
Nah, I ain't mad at that. I mean, but see, here's
I wasn't a Christian then, Tito. I was living a non-Christian life. So
all I want to know is how it went. Because usually shit like that happen between, like, especially like hood couples. Niggas get to fighting and out of nowhere a dick enter. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was play fighting one of my exes, and like she tried to get serious because she was one of them little small. She was like 5'3", maybe like 110 wet. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But you know,
so we tall guy too.
Yeah, so we was play fighting because it's always the little motherfuckers that think they can get you.
Well, that's
so we was like we did that. It was my early 20s, so yeah, we was both in our early 20s, and you know, motherfuckers bicker and what's up, nigga? What's up? I'm like, man, you better get your little ass out of here. And she slapped me, bam. I'm like, bitch, okay. So I mushed her and we started slap boxing and shit. Then we get to play fighting, and out of nowhere we was fucking. That's just how that shit go.
That's work.
With black couples, man, usually violence leads to that's some weird shit.
But
he's Puerto Rican, so maybe Puerto Rican's different.
They worse.
Well, he violent. Yeah, he violent. They violent. He violent. So
every Spanish bitch I fucked with, I had to tell, yo, I can hear you from over there. Sit your little ass down. Stop talking that shit to me while you walking towards me, because my first defense mechanism is the body slam, you bitch. I'll grab a, like when it's a woman, I'll grab a motherfucker up fast. Because I know you're not stronger than me. I know you're not. It's just not possible. No. I'm a tall working out nigga.
Tall working out?
208. What you gonna do with me? Huh? I don't care how thick you are.
You 6'2", Somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm taller than 6'1", but I'm not quite 6'3".
All right.
My dad is 6'3", and I'm mad I didn't catch that nigga.
Wow.
However, I do feel like if I go to a chiropractor and get this scoliosis shit.
Oh, you got a little scoliosis?
Yeah, my shit. Okay. I'll be watching myself, like when I record myself on stage. I'm like, damn, why I'm leaning to the right like that? My spine on some bullshit. But I used to carry my backpack on my right thing, and my nanny used to tell me, "You gonna fuck your back up with that shit." You got a
whole weight on that side.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm cool. I always had a God complex. I was always like, ain't nothing gonna happen to me, man. And then out of nowhere, I'm seeing myself perform on camera and shit. I'm always like, my left shoulder higher than my right. I'm like, shit, she was right. God damn. I thought she was wrong. She was wrong about me wanting to fuck white girls. Like, I know you ain't gonna want to fuck no white girls because you're too loud. She was yellow as hell.
Is it all your family lighter or brown?
Well, my nana and my mom are probably the two lightest on my mom's side. Okay. My aunt.
You said you're a nigga, but what is their nationality? I don't. You know.
I don't know, but I was told by we got our older. I was told that like our last name is kind of from like the French. And it's some part of that. I don't know how much I believe this shit, but I like to because it helps with my ego. It's some part of our history where we might not have actually been slaves.
Did you do a 23andMe or Ancestry.com?
I don't believe none of that.
I don't believe none of that.
Well, I'm 29% white, okay? So I like it.
I can't claim 29%.
Nobody. Why not though? But
I just don't believe, like the same way you was like, yo, the Million Man March, was you there? Would you count? I don't believe nothing somebody tell me.
But no, but my cousins match up with me. Like my cousins match up with me, so that's why I believe it, because my family matches up with me that I know. So it's like, it's not lying. That is my cousin. That is my dad. That is my.
Wait, what do you mean they match up with you?
Like
you mean everybody did a 23andMe and all y'all shit came back?
Right.
And you don't think with this smart ass government we got, there's a way that they could be like, yo, all these niggas from the same family, give them the same results?
Yeah.
You know my problem is.
How would you know? But how would they know I'm related to so and so with different last names, all types of stuff? Like,
come on, man, stop. If you're doing a 23andMe, that is a DNA thing,
right? So they could.
So it don't matter your name. Mm-hmm. We going by spit or blood,
and so they're related. They're accurate though.
They related.
They got to the name.
Didn't we just have somebody with this DNA? What was their results? Tell her the same shit. Or what did we tell them? Tell her the same.
Well, the thing is, with with Ancestry, I'm Asian. I'm Chinese, right? So Ancestry don't tell me that. 23andMe tells me I'm Chinese. My great grandmother was Chinese Jamaican. Chinese Jamaican, okay? Chinese Jamaican.
Stand up. You ain't no goddamn Chinese.
Yes, that's the hell I am. I'm gonna tell you what I am.
I work with Asian bitches. Them motherfuckers' ass is in the front. Ain't shit through their vagina.
Like I said, she was Chinese Jamaican.
That's why they got that shit that shoots
Chinese Jamaican?
Yes.
No, that's why you punching niggas in the head.
that shoot up their ass.
Yeah, because Jamaican chicks are rowdy and you know some karate, so you like, y'all fuck all that. And punch this Puerto Rican nigga in the face. They don't know how to do nothing unless you got a knife.
Let's just get to some fucking current events. This nigga, we ain't gonna get nowhere with this nigga. No, that's all good. I want you to be comfortable, bro.
No, I am, nigga. That's why I'm talking so much.
No.
As soon as you say you can curse, yeah.
Yo, you saw me biting my tongue behind the scenes, my nigga. You knew I was trying to tell you bad shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo. Well,
you got a lot of shit here, though. Yeah,
it is what it is. Let's go to what it is right now. You know what I mean? The big comedy. Is there a comedy wars? Is there, like, from what's going on? Like,
with Monique
Shannon
and
Sharp and
Shay.
And Monique. The door's been open because of
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
So, almighty Cat. Comedy wars. It's only a war if both opponents are like. Because I feel like, look, Cat Williams and Monique has kind of got the upper hand with all these motherfuckers. Because realistically, niggas was trashing Monique for some years because of what she was saying. And then the future unfolded, and then it seemed she wasn't lying. Cat Williams was called a crackhead for like 15 years. He wasn't lying. So when you on that side where it's like, all right, cool, you could probably fuck up my reputation, but the fact of the matter is reality is going to play out. So when it comes to Monique and Cat Williams, it's like, yeah, to me, they kind of winning this whole shit because now Monique is part of Cat Williams' tour.
Yep.
And it's like, what you going to do when you got Cat Williams going out there? He letting loose about Kevin Hart and all these other motherfuckers he named on Club Shay Shay. Then you got Monique out there talking about Oprah and Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? You got Steve, because Steve Curry is on the tour.
Yeah. It's not Steve Curry.
He got
Steve Curry is not his name.
Mark Curry.
Thank you.
But no, you know what it was? He talked shit about Steve Harvey. So
yeah, they got it.
Steve Curry. That was one mistake. All right, cool. You got bond. Look, since the last podcast,
Steve Curry. Whatchamacallit took his shit, so might as well be the same nigga, right?
Exactly. That nigga Steve Harvey probably changed his name to Steve Curry on the low. But no. But yeah, so when you got that type of shit, and it's like these niggas selling out arenas, but their comedy is so raw and underground that it's unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? You can't really niggas like Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, like these motherfuckers cannot respond because they're really on the same level.
Sponsors.
They're really exactly. They're really on the same level as far as tours go. Okay. But when it comes to Hollywood and all that other shit, they can't do what they doing. Or that's why they're exactly. That's why when you fucking Monique and you Cat Williams and you Mark Curry and you these other motherfuckers who's on this shit, Kevin Hart's wife is on the
I saw that.
When you
that's the funny part.
When
you saw comedy after the fact.
No.
She been doing.
She was a comedian when they met.
Not when they met, but after Kevin started yet. But
so she became a comedian when they was together.
I read Kevin's book, and I think at the end of the book or something like that, towards the end of their marriage, that's when he was like, "Yeah." And then my wife told me she wanted to start comedy type shit. Okay. So she'd been doing comedy for a minute, but I don't think she was just if you what she should have did was she should have separated herself from that nigga. She should have not because
she gonna keep that name
because of the
yeah. She said that,
but it's detrimental because at least all right, make your stage name different. Because here's the problem. No, but
I got you.
Here's the problem. Let's say you want to still be whatever her first name is, Hart, for your kids.
Yeah, Tori, I think.
Tori, yeah. Tori.
All right, so let's say you still want to still be Tori Hart for your kids. They got, cool, off stage, run with that. But on stage, right, if you introduce yourself to people as Tori Hart, they're automatically gonna say, my shit red.
Yes, man.
They automatically gonna say, oh, you Kevin Hart's wife? No, that's we divorced. It's gonna put a stigma on your shit.
Right.
It's still
obviously it's working.
No, it ain't. Well, because nobody knew who the fuck she was until she was a part of Cat's tour.
I remembered her first name. But like when they say Tori Hart, I was like, oh yeah, that's the...
But what I'm saying is, yeah, cool. But it did not work for her until until Cat Williams put her on the tour.
Okay, right. So now nobody ever heard.
So now she's gonna be on the worldwide platform, and then maybe let's look. Benefit of the doubt, maybe she's hilarious. Maybe she don't got no comedy about this nigga. But she should have changed her last name so that way she's excommunicated with this nigga on stage. So that way you don't have, because when promoters hear that, it's like, well, if y'all divorced, I don't really want to burn bridges with Kev.
Right, that part, right.
It was a bad move, but then you run into a nigga like Cat Williams, who is a crazy motherfucker, and it's like, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Come on tour.
Yeah.
That's pimping for real. I got your bitch on tour. Your baby mom is on tour with me, nigga. Yeah,
And I'm talking about you crazy.
Yeah. And I ain't, but see, my thing is, take whatever lick you gonna get. Like, Tori Hart, take whatever fucking lick you gonna get, bro. Like, you know, like I said, she might not have no material about, like, that shit, the divorce been...
Long time now.
Yes. About 10, at least 10 years?
Yeah, yes.
If you can't come up with some substantial material that's not about a nigga you used to fuck in 10 years, sit your goof ass down.
Well, what do you think about Tyrese still making music about his ex and his girlfriend broke up with him?
Is that true?
I don't think, but that wasn't 10 years ago.
Well,
his girls are always leaving him.
But wait,
Tyrese's girls are always leaving him.
Yeah, but I seen Tyrese do stupid shit like that. You goofy. You too dark skinned to be crying. Dark skinned niggas look weird when they cry. No.
You gotta be like her. You gotta be like
you gotta be a light skinned nigga that don't make no frown face. To cry?
He make faces.
Like you see, like Denzel ain't the darkest nigga, he ain't the lightest nigga, he right smack in the middle. But when he was on Glory and he was looking my man in the face and that tear came down, that's how you gotta cry. You can't be frowned up. Yeah, and you seen him about to break and then he caught himself and stood straight up again. I said, wow, that's some cold shit. That's how you gotta cry, man. You cannot be on the internet scrunched up, face all ugly and shit, talking about I want to see
he was on drugs or whatever.
I don't give a fuck. That still ain't no excuse.
Yeah, don't get online with that. Don't get online with that.
But his ex, I seen him on Tank, and this other dude got a podcast called like R&B Money or something like that. And I seen him. Tyrese was on that because you know him and Tank and Genuine was in that group.
Yeah.
And so Tyrese was on that, and he was telling a story about his ex and how she broke up with him and all that other shit. And you gotta you have to make some type of art about that. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to go on the internet because the way he said that it happened, it's like if you hold that in, you'll kill a motherfucker. Like they had a kid, I think, and one day she just bonked out. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and didn't even tell him, didn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if you a motherfucker who now Tyrese is a nigga who done did 37 Fast and Furiouses and all types of shit like that.
Yeah.
He don't
37.
I'd imagine he don't have all the time in the world. So the off time, bro, I want to be with my kids.
Yeah.
And if you slide off with my kids, that'll make me feel like, you know, that's perpetrating the fucking stereotype. Now you get to say, yo, this nigga ain't seen his kids in X amount of time. And now that little kid is growing up. And now it's like, yo, where's daddy at? And 9 out of 10, she ain't gonna tell the truth. She ain't gonna be like, yo, we just left, nigga. Fuck that nigga. She gonna be like, I don't know. That nigga grown. He can get in touch with you if he... So it's like you have to, like, the only way for him to let that out was through his music. That's the way he does his shit. He can't, maybe he could write a movie about it. Maybe he could act it out. But that's a longer process.
Right.
Than just making music about it. And that was only a couple years old. Now, if it's goddamn 2035,
okay,
he's still talking about this same bitch. It's like, all right, bro, you better off just crying on Instagram now. What the fuck, man?
But would you break up? How would you feel if your girl broke up? Would you tell her like
she did break up?
She wanted him to stop the music. Say either keep me or stop your music.
No, I wouldn't. Because realistically, that's one of the reasons why me and my daughter's mom are in the place that we in, because we come from two different places.
Yeah, we know that.
I'm the oldest of 7. She's the oldest of 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of 4 or 5 boys. I gotta really think about it. she's the only girl. So she's been the princess all her life. Everything is about her. Even when her brother was old enough, he was her protector. Even though he's the younger brother, everything was still about her, which is commendable. Fuck it. That is what it is. But you talking to a nigga who had to, since 11 or 12, just roll with the punches of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't, you know, I was born 1990. My brother was born 1992, right after me. So we were kind of raised almost like twins. You know what I'm saying? And there was a big gap between my brother with my mom and then my sister with my mom. You know what I mean? Because the way it went was my mom and dad had me, and then my mom had my brother with another nigga. And my dad had one of my sisters with another bitch. And then they came back together and they had and then they had my sister, and then they had my two brothers.
Wait, so your mom and dad have 4 together, right?
Me, my sister, and my
two brothers. So in between that, she had killed somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet though. They came back together.
And he had one daughter right after she had a kid with somebody else, and then I got a brother that's like 7, 8 years old that I don't even know.
Oh.
And I could, because the nigga is like in Lakewood or something like that. But it's just like, that nigga was born when I was like 20.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's just one of them things where it's like, I don't want to say I'm picking sides, but the way my dad did it was just kind of uncomfortable. Like, that nigga just called me one day when I was out of town and was like, yeah, so your brother was just born. Like, what, nigga?
Yeah, you got a brother.
Oh, so they broke up and then he was his own.
If they was broke up, I don't. By the time I got, all right. See, my parents I love my parents. I swear to God, they married to this day. But it's so confusing.
They're married to this day?
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
they shit so confusing.
They really love
by the time I was like 17, 18, I kind of checked out of wondering what was going on with niggas, because I done seen them niggas move furniture, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen my Christian mama kick the coffee table to the side. Nigga, what's happening? My mom 5'5", 5'6", my dad 6'3". You watching that as a kid, you be like, Mom, you crazy? Stop fucking with this nigga, please. But but yeah, so by the time I got like old enough to like start driving and I ain't have to be home and shit, I was like, I don't know. So my youngest brother that was born when I was like 20, if they were together or not, I don't know.
Well, obviously,
I don't think so.
Right.
I would like to say no, but I also know my mom is a writer. Like, it's just, they could have been got a divorce. They could have been broke up. Because my dad ain't no dad at the beach. Like my dad is one of them niggas who like, and that's where I be like, I'm a fine balance between my parents, because I know I'm not no walk in the park. Like, the reason why I don't commit is because I understand that I would be lying to a woman if I look her in the face in 2024 and say, yeah, you the last bitch I'm gonna fuck till I die.
Have you ever been in that?
Yeah, you the last one I'm gonna fuck till I die. If I die tomorrow. If I die next year, you the last one I'm gonna fuck. But look, because every relationship I've been in been the same shit.
Okay.
Shit is good. There's the honeymoon stage. And then after the 3-4 month period, motherfuckers get comfortable. And see, I'm the motherfucker who, if I say I'm riding with you, I'm riding with you. Like, my halo is on. But once you let me know that monogamy is not good enough, I got a problem with that. Because every time a woman meet me, they meet me as that dude. Like, I am the one that you see.
Oh, they meet you as what you're doing.
Triangulating women in the same spot.
So they know.
You ever see Mo Better Blues with like Denzel Washington going back and forth between? Like, I'm that guy.
Yeah, he's that guy.
So like, you meet me as that guy, and realistically, that's part of the attraction. The same way I want a woman that like, it's but like they don't want. It's like, I want a woman who, I don't want nobody that nobody's gonna fuck. Like Patrice O'Neal got a joke.
Yeah,
he like
Patrice.
Yeah, he like I don't want no woman that I can send to the store at 2 in the morning, because I'm not worried about the her getting ripped. Like, yo, go to the store and get some bread and go to the alley. Talk to the junkies. They don't want you. Nobody want no woman like that. The same way I feel like women are attracted to men who they know are that guy. But the thing with me is, after we make that decision to be in a relationship, I still want you to be that. I don't want you to fuck everybody, but I still want you to present yourself as that bad bitch that's like, yeah, nigga, look at that bitch Rick with.
Yeah. That's how it should be, though.
Gotta get comfortable.
Women want a nigga to automatically be ugly to every other bitch. After they
I don't know, that's weird.
What attracted them to you is what they trying to change.
It's what they trying to,
and then you won't be attracted.
Well, as a woman, I feel like when I'm in a relationship, I want to look even better now that I'm with a mix. I want to make him look good, and I want to keep that same thing so he can look at me and still be attracted.
But a lot of women, I think, is an insecurity when they get a dude that they know.
No, I want him to look fine.
When they get a dude that they know could get any joint,
yeah.
Right.
You get a dude that don't get any joint, it's like, all right, that nigga gonna be there regardless. So a nigga that can get any joint, they gonna be, I got him now.
Yeah.
It's like a problem. But now let me, he's mine, and now let me change him in the optics of everywhere.
Oh no, I want to change me for the optics. I want to. I'm the same, but I don't understand that.
An anomaly.
I just don't understand that. I want to look even better now. I want to make sure my nails be done now every week instead of every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I want to step the game up
because you understand the dynamic of this is a relationship,
right?
And we supposed to compliment each other.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. Look, you can embarrass me.
This comedy shit is real. And when I start getting invited to events and all types of shit like that, where it's some upscale shit, I don't want to show up with no bare built bitch.
You want a bad joint?
I'm telling you, it's getting to the point where I'm hitting every bad bitch I know, and I'm like, yo, I want you to stay the way you are, because in about a year I'm gonna need you. You ain't gotta fuck me, you ain't gotta do, but I need a certain look.
They're gonna be there.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, that's what I'm saying, like. If I meet you in the gym, and we motherfucking we rocking out in the gym, and then we get in a relationship,
you start going to the gym,
and 7 months later, you know, you start slipping, you falling off, and I'm still going to the gym.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Only two things is gonna happen is you just gonna get insecure, or you gonna want me to stop going to the gym. And now I don't sit well with neither, because I know that insecurities kill shit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, bro, I could walk in, if I'm in a relationship, I could walk in on a nigga face fucking my bitch. And I'll be like, you look goofy. But when you're done with that nigga, brush your teeth and come back to the real. Because I'm that nigga. I don't feel nothing about niggas talk about that Usher and Alicia Keys shit.
That's whack. That is so whack.
The way Swiss Beats responded is the way I would have responded.
You know why?
Nigga, that's my, like, who the fuck?
It's entertainment.
Swiss Beats. What the fuck Swiss Beats look like being insecure over a nigga like Usher?
Well, first of all, when you take it to Alicia was the side joint for Swiss before she was
exactly my point. Exactly,
and that was one of the reasons why I was a little bit like,
but here's the thing.
No, hold up. I'm just saying from my perspective. Right? I used to fuck with Alicia a lot.
Word?
I didn't.
Yeah, wait, that sounded right. You said I'm like, you what?
Shit.
When she switched up and tried to act different, I was like, oh, whatever. But
what you mean? What? Like where?
You know, a woman's worth, and then she's the side joint.
The songs you mean? I don't think they were. She was really the side. Like, they was ending. They were ending.
He was married.
They were ending. Him and Mashonda, whatever her name was, ending.
When they were dealing with each other, when he was recording, he was recording that album. They were still together.
Separated.
They were not together.
When you want some married shit, separated means we broke up a certain amount of time. Got to pass before we get divorced.
Right. They were not together.
She wasn't technically the side,
right?
But the fact of the matter is, if I'm Swiss Beats, that's how I'm looking at it. I wish this bitch would cheat with us. Now, you know how I'm giving. I bagged you, bitch. I am Swiss Beats.
The thing about it, though, people know that Alicia and Usher had passed when they were young.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I know they did my boo, but
that's you don't see my boo. They have the old picture of them together. When they were
that actually an old picture?
It was not animated.
I gotta go back. Watch the video.
They knew each other.
They knew each other, but they have sex with each other. Was you there? Okay, then. I don't
think so.
Okay.
Was you there? No, because you said I used to fuck with her. I was joking, but like you be really trying to discredit niggas. Was you there? You counted every nigga at the Million Man? Like, you gotta stop that angle.
They had history. They from what everybody know, they ain't doing nothing. But
that's believable.
So people's mind, and then the way Usher's been moving with everybody's wife or girlfriend.
But see, that's
insecurity in everybody.
It's called entertainment, though.
But that's
if you're my girl, right?
Yeah.
And I'm confident in that.
Yeah.
And you confident in what I'm doing. You do whatever you do. You coming back to me.
Right.
Like a motherfucker.
You coming back to me.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like the way Usher been moving right now, common sense says, "Oh, that's a part of that nigga show now."
Right.
That's part of the show.
Duh.
So, all right, cool. It just so happens that my bitch got a beautiful voice. They made a great song together. So now her voice did crack.
Yeah, that first note.
Hey,
that first note was.
Alicia, I swear to God. No, don't say that. Don't say that.
She's a pianist.
No, but she's. I hate that.
She
word.
is a pianist. Alicia is a pianist.
No,
she's not a great singer.
Bro, she is a vocalist.
That first note she did crack.
That first note she did crack. You gotta understand. You gotta understand. Like I said, I used to do music. That's one of them songs where you can't just come in on the some people. You gotta. That's like
you gotta rear it up.
You gotta build that shit up. You can't just jump in on the one and all. It's gonna fuck. It's bad. It was bad. I don't even think they were supposed to cut the song off when they did. Like did a signal. Like they just got a cold.
They did most of the song.
No, they did because he was on the remix of that song, so they did the chorus. But because when she started playing the I'm like, you doing this song?
No, My Boo they did a long time ago.
Yeah, they did My Boo, but that's the song they should have did. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when it's shit like that, where it's like, bro, how do you because I made a long ass fucking post about this shit because every nigga I know was like, nah, nigga. I seen one funny ass post that showed like Alicia Keys and You Don't Know My Name video. And the motherfucker was like, yeah, if I was Swiss Beats, that bitch would be right back at the diner. That shit was hilarious. But I'm like, yo, I started to get frustrated because I'm like, niggas should not be operating like this. I don't feel
because they're insecure. Men are insecure.
I don't feel like dudes.
Everyone's insecure.
Men are highly insecure.
My niggas, no.
We could go through it. Everybody is insecure.
Yeah, everybody's insecurity.
Wait. The way it's happening, I'm gonna get back to how you doing it. Men have been, I don't want to say placed, but a lot of men have been showing
insecurities.
Niggas is bitch made now.
Like my post I made today on Facebook. They're like insecure. Why are y'all grown men insecure? Like why are y'all
not insecure? But what y'all doing?
Women are supposed to be insecure. That's the difference.
They are, but they're playing off like they're doing the male aspect of it.
That's fair.
That's what's happening.
What I notice is
yes.
Right nowadays nature is getting fucked up, and I'm trying to I'm trying to write a joke about this shit because I seen like I did research about
okay great
about like she a research person. Well, nah, because I started looking up because I started seeing these weird ass commercials on TV. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? So I started to do like Google shit about like the food and all that. They're putting all types of weird hormones. They've been putting all types of weird hormones
with the animals too.
Niggas has got more estrogen now. Bitches got more testosterone.
Oh no!
And it's like, okay, so that's why these niggas
can't make babies.
Not even can't make babies, but it's like that's why these niggas is acting like hoes.
Oh,
where it's like, yo, yeah, you can't hug my woman from the back. Yeah, all right, cool. As a man, right? If I'm walking through the mall with my bitch and you come up hug her from the back, nigga, we gotta talk about that. Yeah. But I said, look, music is art. Performing music is art. And you like the same way niggas could sit and they could watch Ellen DeGeneres used to have a sitcom where she was straight. She was kissing a man in the mouth and all that shit. She was married to a dude in the 90s. But she gay. So the same
this is before she came out.
Yeah, probably. But so the same way you could watch people on TV shows and movies, niggas watch Tyrese and Taraji P. Henson fake fuck.
You know what it is though.
But still be like, oh no, that's a rule.
Right.
So my thing is the same way that shit goes in movies and TV is the same way it should be translated to music.
Right.
It's all entertainment. Motherfuckers make now.
Usher's a good actor. He gives off it when he's looking at her ass and doing all those faces.
That ain't acting.
I know.
But here's the thing: if I'm Swiss Beats, I'm like, yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's why.
But they know ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
If you ever walking in the mall and they have the thing where you walk by a girl with a fat ass and there's her guy, and the guy looks back, they try to do the umbrella shit.
Oh yeah.
So my thing has always been, bro.
That's corny too, though.
It is corny. My thing has been always like, bro, if I look at your girl or I'm giving you a plus. I'm saying, yo, you got that. You the man. Like I'm giving you a what? You with somebody that not only me but other men want.
Now here's the thing.
I look at women's behind like, oh, she got not like no homo, but I'm like, oh, she got a nice little.
Stop, man. Women be gay as hell.
No, excuse me. I'm not far for that. Excuse me.
I ate a pussy in college, but
none of that. None of that. I'm just saying in general. Right. No. Stop. No, but if I look, I'm nice looking.
Wait, not because I missed it. It went over my head. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I will charge you a couple $.
Oh. That's what you gonna charge me?
It's $20.
Shit. Look, nigga, you know, I'm probably 100 down. If this goes BLP, man, I'm 100 down right now. But you right. Like, if I'm in the mall, like, I remember one time, right, I was in Vegas with one of my exes, and she was wearing, like one of them romper things, one pieces with the cold in the motherfucker. That's my favorite thing she wore, right? We walking down the strip, and we walked past a group of niggas. One of them was like, damn. And now, an insecure nigga be like, yo, man.
Right.
Don't look at my... I'm the one that told her to put that on. So now, I look back, and I laugh and say, yeah. And I grabbed the nastiest part of her ass. I grabbed that shit and was like, my nose finna be all in this. All the niggas was like, I respect that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, bro, like, who the fuck wanna... Nigga, I want niggas to look at my bitch. Now, don't touch her. Because then it's like, all right, you know what I mean? You violate me too, though. Yeah. Even if we not... Because I'm one of the niggas who, like, let's say I go to the mall with one of my homegirls. Me and you never did nothing. We not doing nothing. But if we walking through the mall and a nigga try something, he don't know that.
Right.
So now you disrespecting me, nigga. Because, like, how you know we don't got nothing going on?
Yeah.
But other than that, other than that, it's like, nigga, look at... I don't give a fuck. Look at mine, nigga. It is what it is. That's what
it's there for. That house use.
We are both here to be exploited. That's what it is. For every dude that look at my bitch and say, damn, it's every bitch that look at me and say, wow. That's what it is. I just came from the gym. Why do you think I work out?
Look good.
So in the summertime, when I'm walking down the boardwalk with my tank top on, these bitches is like, who is this tall motherfucker with muscles? And I got a cute face too.
Yeah. Right.
You ain't gotta admit it right now, but I'm sexy to the motherfucker. Sexy as shit.
You supposed to say that.
No. Fuck what I'm supposed to say. You believe it too, goddamn. If I was a motherfucking
I say what I mean to me what I say.
Yeah,
I just said
if I was an ugly ass Flavor Flav looking motherfucker.
Oh, you're not that. No, you ain't that.
All this flirting I'm doing with you right now, you'd have cut that shit off.
I don't. It's not flirting.
It's Valentine's Day, so we got.
I don't fuck with none of this shit.
I don't do holidays neither.
No, I don't celebrate holidays.
I fuck with birthdays and anniversaries when applicable, and then like the end of the year.
What does that mean?
What I'm saying is, like, all right, if you tell me, one of y'all tell me like, yo, we've been doing this podcast for 10 years. We having a 10-year anniversary party. I'll make it a point to come. Like I fuck with shit that's personal to whatever individual is happening. Birthdays personal, meaningful. Anniversaries personal, meaningful.
Not a population of people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now the end of the year shit is inevitable because once I started having kids, you kind of gotta fuck with Halloween a little bit.
You gotta fuck with Christmas.
I fuck with Thanksgiving because if I say, yo, man, fuck Thanksgiving, but then it's like, yo, everybody beating up at your cousin's house, what you gonna do?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Man, I wanna see my family, nigga. And then Christmas, I can't get rid of Christmas. I don't know why. I be trying to be on this motherfucker.
You could get rid of
fuck the European. Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, we could talk. We could really talk about something.
But I be trying to be on this fuck up. Now I don't do the Santa Claus shit.
No, I don't do that.
Santa Claus ain't
you know the origin, right? You know
it's a pagan holiday.
It's a pagan origin.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know.
My thing is, man, it's something about because I had that time in my life where I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm a full nigga. Kwanzaa. Like,
you know what I'm saying? 95?
Something like that.
But ever since it started, all right, 95. So look, but since I was a kid, my uncle's been telling me about Kwanzaa, and we've been kind of, my family for like the next 10 years was doing shit, then we kind of fell off. But now I kind of have my daughters on that shit because the same way we know about this, the same way we're going to know about that. I want them to know about both sides. The same way I want them to watch, fucking Motown Magic on, you know what I'm saying? It's the same way. I only introduced my daughter to Motown Magic because she was watching Coco Melon a lot.
Yeah, say Coco Melon.
fuck all this little white baby crying shit. I'm learning this motherfucking Stevie Wonder, nigga. Yeah. So I want them to have that balance. Like I want her to know about her Italian and Puerto Rican side the same way she know about both of them to know about both sides. You know what I'm saying? But
on the other side of the family, she's gonna get taught that too. Exactly.
Yeah. So when it comes to Christmas, it's like I tried to be like a stomp down, like man, fuck all that shit. But it's just something about them goddamn songs. And and then when you have a child, man, it's hard.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard for me to convince. Man, a kid don't know about not being materialistic.
You shape their mind early.
Fair enough, right? But what I'm saying is, if let's just say we didn't celebrate Christmas all my daughter's life, right? She's about to be 5 in June. She's gonna start kindergarten next year.
She already knows about Santa, right?
Unfortunately, my baby mom be on that bullshit. I was like, yo, don't put none of that shit on my goddamn present.
We buying her gifts.
Look, her slick ass. She said she don't put from Santa on my presents, but she get the gift wrap with the black Santa. I'm like, yo, you a slick motherfucker, man. But I bet I got you. Whatever.
Make sure you put the right black Santas.
Yeah, don't put no white fat dude on my shit.
So black dudes do it.
But yeah, so like it's like if we didn't celebrate, let's say we didn't celebrate it for the first 5 years of her life, and then she goes to school, and then everybody's talking about Christmas and all that other shit. It's cool to say, fuck Christmas. That shit don't mean I love you and all that there. But as a kid, I grew up without, my parents wasn't always financially on the one up.
Stable. Dude.
So I was that nigga in January coming back from winter break. And all these niggas got new shit.
Fresh everything.
Oh, well, I do this with my kids. Huh? I do this with my kids. They don't celebrate Christmas. They don't go. But I take them to Disney World. I take them on other vacation to do stuff with them, and so they be like, okay.
So it's something to feel that, which is all right. That's actually creative. Like that makes sense. I never thought about no shit like that. I just don't want my daughter to have to think, because as a kid, you don't know how to be like, oh, my parents ain't got it right now. You just feel like, oh, these niggas just don't fuck with me. Look at these niggas with all this shit. Man, when I came up in the Rockaware era and all that shit, bro, my niggas had Rockaware, Fat Farm, all these jean suits and shit.
Yeah, that
FUBU.
Nigga, I was going to school. By the time Rockaware came about, FUBU was some underclass shit. So I'm going to school with FUBU.
Oh, yeah, you younger than me. Yeah, we had Kalkana. Coogee.
Yeah, you came up with FUBU with shit. LL Cool J rapping about it.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the Fat Albert Fuji leather. Like, I wanted that to the death. Like, that shit was...
Well, see, now what's funny is all that shit kind of coming back. But I grew up in the era where FUBU was corny compared to Rockaware and Fat Farm and Sean John. And you got niggas like Hove and Diddy and all these other motherfuckers pushing this other shit. And nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? FUBU was just corny by the time, but that's what I had to go to. I had to go to school with FUBU shit. Hand me down FUBU shit from my older cousin.
Oh yeah, you went to Burlington Coke Factory.
No,
right.
No, nigga.
You get the hot shit a year prior.
No, nigga. I went to my cousin's house.
Okay, that was the first bro.
And my aunt or my godmother had a box and said, yo, I ain't gonna say his name, but so-and-so can't fit this no more. You can have it.
Was your size at least?
Well, he
grew older, so he passing it down. Yeah, so he grew out of it.
Yeah, but like it was, and plus I was a little motherfucker until I hit high school.
Okay.
I didn't hit my growth spurt until going into freshman year. I graduated.
You play basketball?
I played. All right. So now here's the funny thing, right? I didn't start playing basketball until 7th grade. 7th grade, for some reason, I was like, "Yeah, I want to try out for the basketball team." I got cut like a motherfucker. 7th grade, I got cut.
Okay.
So then, that whole year, I was like, "Fuck that! I ain't getting cut." I went to the park. I'm working on my shit. Me and my dad working on my shit. 8th grade, I make the team. Niggas make a special place for me to make the team because the coach said I could not cut this dude. We only got 15 spots, but I argued up and down to get this guy on the team, and I made it onto the team. Now, back then I had braids, right? I had beads in my braids.
Country.
Flojo, nigga? The fuck are you?
Bro, I'm coming up. Listen, I'm
who had beads What year is this?
90 something?
No,
2000 something.
Who had beads?
This is 2001.
You had beads in the late 80s, early 90s. You don't have beads after that. Like after Stevie Wonder got rid of the beads and this hairline went back here.
Listen, I'll tell you like this. I've always been influenced by great motherfuckers, right?
Got you.
Growing up, this is the B2K era. You Got Served is one of my favorite movies to this day. Man. This is the clip right here. You don't know now, but you gonna find. Right?
You was dancing. Was you a dancer? Oh, you look like it. I know a nigga that looked just like you.
I was a motherfucker, nigga, in the school dances. I was in the middle of the circle. Oh, nigga, this was the height of. You remember? I don't know if y'all, because y'all a little older, but there was a time where the Crip Walk, the Heel Toe, and the Harlem Shake
mixed together.
Oh yeah,
was the three. It was the three dances where if you knew them dances, you could survive any school dance. And I was good.
And you could get out of a fight.
Nigga, I was good. Nah, you can't really. Nah, I ain't gonna get you out of a fight. The nigga ready to fight and you start Harlem Shake, you still gonna punch you.
Can you tell a joke to a nigga that trying to fight you and get out of it?
What you mean?
Like, I've heard that, like, you joke niggas that would be in situations.
Like, if I use humor to get out of
it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe if I'm put there, but I think people only do that shit when they're intimidated by. See, I'm at the point in my life where I'm realizing I'm a 33-year-old father. But naturally, I'm still stupid. Naturally,
you're still 25.
I'm still an antagonist. Naturally, if I'm in the spot and I see you uncomfortable by me, or you got some type of tension or some shit, I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? You okay?
You want to push that?
What, you want to do something? I'm trying to get past that.
You got to press buttons.
Well, because the last time I was really about to get into a fight, this thing was like, this is a broken pop socket, right? So one year for Father's Day, my daughter's mom got me a pop socket with my. This was before my second daughter was born, but it was a picture of me and my daughter on the pop socket. So the last time I was about to get into a real fight, I take my phone out of my pocket and I tell the girl I was like, hold my phone. And I felt the pop socket and just happened to look at it, and I seen the picture of me and my daughter, and I was like, you got it, bro. Because I'm not finna put myself in a situation where I can't see that little girl whenever the fuck I want, or whenever she want to see me, or where, because realistically, if niggas fight and don't nobody break it up, somebody going to the hospital and somebody going to jail.
Right.
And I don't want to be in neither one of them situations. Yeah. It would break my heart if I gotta look at my daughter through a fucking explain. Like that shit, I don't even want to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, all right, you got it. So that's where I'm really like, but it's still just that nature in me to, get a motherfucker riled up. If I feel like, especially if I ain't doing shit, I'm the motherfucker who, motherfuckers used to fuck with me because of just how I look.
I feel you. Like,
who this nigga? I remember one time I went to Long Branch.
They be insecure because you gonna take their checks.
Bro, I went to Long Branch with this girl.
See,
I
told you.
How does he look? I don't see. How do you look? Like, why? What's special? How do you look? You light skin?
Look, that's a role. That's the audience. That's why you drinking so much.
No that ice, girl.
You ain't had no. I'm like interrupting you.
Religion strong.
Now, last time he couldn't curse and had liquor, so now he's gonna play.
But no, but like it's like, all right. So I remember one time I went to this place in Long Branch with this girl, and it was this little hole in the wall fucking pool spot. I don't think it was no bigger than this basement, and it was actually smaller because it was like 3 pool tables in the motherfucker.
Okay.
And so, like I said, it's a hole in the wall, so it's locals there. And so I went there with this girl, and as soon as I walked in, now I think I'm like 25 at the time, 26. As soon as I walked in, I peeped, and I said, oh, fuck. Because I know the type of spot that I'm in. But it's also like, I got too much pride to be like, nah, I'm cool. So now I'm in the spot, I gotta go, and I walk past these group of niggas, and I feel the heat. And I'm like, oh,
you can tell. God, the spot is started.
So we sit at the bar, me and the chick sit at the bar. Now, luckily, a nigga rolled in who I knew. And it's a big motherfucker. Like, and I'm like, all right, cool. So this nigga he's local. I know where he from. All right, bet. I'm kind of cool. But it's still about 6, 7 niggas who I felt the heat from. I'm like, it still would be 2 on 6, 7.
It's right. Crazy.
So finally, it comes time for us to leave. And I go ahead, dap the nigga up. and the girl walking out, and I'm walking behind her, but I'm walking so fast out the spot, kind of pushing her out the door. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So then,
as soon as we get out the door is right before the door closed. I hear, "Hey, yo!" I'm like, ha. So now this bitch, a hood bitch. Who they talking to? Go to the car.
Go to the car, yo.
Let's go.
What are you doing? You gonna make
go to the fucking car, right? So now, motherfucker, come outside. Lil, like you,
so
nigga, I called it. Short, dark skin, older motherfucker who probably, I'm in my 20s. This nigga probably in his 40s or pushing 40.
Mm-hmm.
But Nick, probably one of the niggas who institutionalized, so his mind ain't there.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, yo, tall nigga. I'm like,
oh, nigga.
Yeah.
That's your name.
Yeah. So now I gotta stop. Right. Like, I'm looking, ain't nobody in front of me.
Right. You the only tall one.
So I'm like, all right. I'm like, yo, what's up, homie? He like, where you from? And I know what that means. And the part of it is because I walk into the spot, I got on an all dark blue champion suit.
You talking about me?
Most of these niggas got on. They look like you was looking at me.
That's why.
And I said, okay.
What era are we talking about?
Long branch.
No, what era? What time frame?
Oh, this is 2015.
Damn, they still on it like that? Go ahead.
Well, gangs ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, but on the colors that hard. But
no, I don't know.
You were recognizable.
Here's what it is. I don't think it was color banging. Okay. I think it was really who the fuck, because them niggas be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see some.
Who is this nigga in here with this bad bitch? and 9 out of 10. Now we went there with her and her homegirl who was talking to somebody. Now her ex shows up. I think we went there. She was with another motherfucker. Her ex shows up. So it's already tension between them two. They known there.
What was that? What the heck? What the heck?
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
The spirit.
They're known there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, okay. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, all right, one of these niggas either had something with this bitch or tried something with this bitch and she faded him.
All right.
So who the fuck? So now I'm looking at this bitch sideways because I'm like, why would you bring me into
Why would you bring me here? Right. Hole in the wall, right.
I don't know, because bitches is petty and they like to do that shit. Like they like to
show off. I got a new man.
They also want to touch you too.
Yeah, they want to touch your shit. So now, we outside and the dude is like, and they like, yeah, where you from? And I'm like, what you mean? He's like, where you from? And I'm like, yeah, but you gotta, I don't know. I know what it means and I know what it means. What are you talking about? He's like, bruh, where you from? And now, so the bitch didn't go to the car. She happened between us and say, nigga, where you from? To the nigga. So now I know where he coming from because he, bitch, well, he ain't say bitch. He like, yo, I'm so-and-so. I'm about the biggest blood and woo. I said, oh, okay. So now I knew what he was asking me, but like, you know what I mean? And so finally some other dude come from like the dark part of the parking lot. Right?
The dark one.
Some older nigga, right? So he tell the dude, he like, yo, calm down. This nigga don't even look like he from around here. So he like, yo, where you from? I'm asking like, where you from? And I'm like, yeah, I'm from Cliffwood, bro. Madawan, like, you know what I mean? And he like, oh, so you know so-and-so and woo. And even them questions. Cliffwood and Long Branch, Neptune, Asbury had like a rivalry since my dad was like a teenager. So now I done fucked around, told these niggas I'm Cliff, and they like, yo, you know him, and I'm like, I don't want to say yeah, but it's like, all right, fuck it. If I'm in it, bitch, I'm in it now. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, that's yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's one of my dad's, like that's one of the OGs, like. And he like, oh, all right, tell that nigga I said what's up. And he dapped me up.
He didn't know where it was gonna go.
I don't
know where it's gonna go.
So he dapped me. He tell that nigga I said what's up. And he look at dude. He like little dude. Like, nah, man, he cool, man. Let them go about their business and woo. And we walk into the car, and this bitch is like, yo, that was crazy. I said, shut the fuck. The next time I tell you, go to the car. Right. Go to the fucking car. Because I know how to articulate my way out of a situation.
She came and messed it all up.
Kirkland said, we're not trying to tell you what to do. We just want you to listen. If I tell you to duck, bitch, and you say where, then you got shot.
Yeah. Because women don't understand. Now, if that was me and my homeboy, it's a totally different energy. Because we grown men. And not that women, you know, I think, you know, women are like subservient, whatever. But naturally, I'm a protector.
Yeah.
If I'm out with you and you're a female, I care about you and I want to make sure you're safe. So if shit get cracking with these motherfuckers and, you know, now you feel like you tough and you in the scuffle, now I got to fight these niggas and worry about you. Now, how about one of these niggas catch you with a good one, you sleep? How the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? How am I operating?
I don't know how to.
I'm trying to fight off.
Because we think we tough. We think we tough. We trying to help you out.
You want niggas and you getting stomped out. Nigga, that's not
because like, we want to help you out. We want to make sure.
But leave that for a motherfucker with a vagina. If that was a bitch, like where you from, nigga? That's your cue to be like, hold up, bitch. Where? And I'm still not gonna let that fight happen. Yeah. But that's where you step in. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I'm still grabbing you like, yo, come on to the car, man. But it ain't the same as when I see this nigga walk out the door talking about where you from, and I see 4 or 5 niggas following. That's not the time for you to be like, nigga, where you from?
Because now it's gonna fuck with their ego.
You're right, because of this woman coming, right.
And then it makes the man look weak because you got her doing this shit.
Right.
So the whole
now here's the wild part.
This is why men don't just you notice how certain women could just, if they get agitated by a man, they just go up to a man like You know why men just don't just do? We know what comes with everything. We know how far it can go. We play it in our mind. If I do this, how far is this? Is it worth it? Can I get out of this shit without a scuffle or not? I try not to have a problem.
This is why
people think that's some crazy shit. I'm like,
one of the best things one of my uncles told me. He said, it's gonna be hard, and you probably can't avoid this shit, but don't ever let a woman know you can fight. Because soon as a woman know you can fight and she's protected, that bitch will act a fool. And I ain't gonna lie to you. one of my exes, we went to Wildwood because that's just the shit you do after like prom.
In that area.
I went to her prom. I don't know where y'all go.
You know all these spots, but don't know your spot.
Where the fuck y'all go up north?
They go Wildwood.
Yeah, where y'all go up north? Up north, motherfuckers go to Sandy Hook for like vacation.
They go Wildwood.
Weirdos. Who the fuck go to Sandy Hook for like a good beach time?
Atlantic City.
Right, yeah. It is. It really is. But so we go to Wildwood, right? So something going on, like her grandfather was like, yo, for your prom gift, I'm gonna make sure the room is straight and all that shit. So something was going on with the room when we got there. So the people now it's prom weekend. Like where we at, she went to the same high school I went to. I was a little older than her, so I was already graduated. But you know, where we from, everybody's prom is like the same night.
Yeah.
So everybody's going to Wildwood after the prom. So the boardwalk, the rooms and shit like that is flooded. So I don't know if her grandfather did something wrong. Because you know, grandfathers ain't too savvy with the book on their online shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grandparents in general, maybe you are. You're a young ass grandma.
Black don't crack her.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. All that good shit.
God loves you. But nah,
is it Ash Wednesday today?
He does love me. I don't believe in Ash Wednesday, but God does love me. Yeah, I am very blessed.
It shows.
Is it Ash Wednesday?
It is in y'all people's world, yes.
Yeah, my people's world.
Valentine's Day is Ash Wednesday?
Yeah, today is Ash Wednesday, yeah. This Wednesday, yeah. People came to my jobs and stuff on their head.
Ash Wednesday was before Easter. Ain't Easter in like...
It is before Easter.
Is you about to do some ashes?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a Catholic boy.
Oh, this nigga here.
Oh, he's serious? Oh, wow.
Nigga know.
I know.
Nigga, don't put it on. Nigga, over.
2 hours, an hour and a half.
10:17 to put on some ashes.
This is some Jesus Christ.
God don't fuck with you if you waited this long.
It really seems like some devilish shit to do. Like put this marking on.
You should Google that. You should Google that and see where that came from. The origin.
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, all the Catholic stuff is some vampire type shit.
Bro, most shit that religious people do nowadays.
Thank you. Talk to him.
All that shit is.
Don't talk to me.
Literally the foundation of it, the roots of it, is some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's goofy. Look goofy.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I was taught this as a kid.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. It's goofy.
It's still, man, it's still. Look,
no offense. I don't want to offend nobody's religious. I'm sorry.
Eating the body of Christ as a cracker.
The Catholic thing. I went to Catholic school for a hot minute. Yeah, that was
that's some Christian shit too, because I was raised Christian. Well, Catholic, Christian, they kind of
black is black Catholic.
But I was raised the first 9 years of my life. We went to a Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ.
Ooh, talk to me.
And that was, it just couldn't wear pants. Like,
I believe that. It
was long skirts and prayer caps, or you was going to hell. That's what the rules was for the women. You know what I'm saying? They had to wear them white gloves, all types of goofy shit. And this was the 90s. But then when I was 10, my I forgot who in my family came across this non-denominational Christian, which is still a denomination. That shit is crazy. Yeah. What denomination are you? Non-denominational. But we started going there from 10 on when I was so we talking about 2000 till, even now we'll go back with certain shit. My family ain't really into, church like that, but when it's certain shit, you know what I'm saying, we'll go for a certain person's birthday or some shit like that. But yeah, so that's when, man, the first 10 years was, nigga, I couldn't listen to. I got a joke about this. That's not a joke. It's a real story. Where, only music that was played in my house was Kirk Franklin,
damn,
Yolanda Adams, Fred Hammond.
Yolanda used to be out there in the picnic streets.
Commission, Take 6, CC and BB and all that. And then outside of gospel, it was only gospel. Hezekiah Walker, all that. My mom was deep into it.
That's why he's laying his hands on these people now to make sure he spread the word.
The only thing that we could listen to outside of gospel music, no bullshit, was Stevie Wonder. Mm-hmm. My mom loves Stevie Wonder, and to this day, that's my favorite fucking singer.
That's why the beads.
I ain't finished that story. I pull greatness from everywhere, and pause, no homo, but the beads was because of Serena.
Okay. Serena was. Well, Serena remixed his beads. Let's be clear.
You know she's Jehovah's Witness now.
Is she?
Yeah, she is.
One of my best friends was a Jehovah's
Witness. I'm just saying.
She gotta be. You been ran through. That's what happens. You give your pussy to the game, and then you go to the Lord. Women
that ran the street at some point always end up at
then you go to the Lord because you feel like
hey, Jesus' girl was a whore.
What? Where'd you read that? Is in the Bible? Did you read that?
Yes, I did. I had to.
Where's the scripture? Is it?
It's in the last scripture before the supper, nigga.
No, I didn't read that scripture. What scripture is? I never read that in the Bible.
You never read?
Mary Magdalene. I never read that. She was a whore. She was a whore, and he told her.
How does his woman? How you get that his woman?
All right, wait.
Where does it say that? Where does it say that at?
Look, here's what I love about, and this is why I like, bro. I fuck with all religion because people who religious be stomped down in that shit.
I'm just telling you.
Look. Just give me a scripture.
Wait. Right? If you had a boyfriend or a husband,
send me the scripture.
Right? If you had a boyfriend or a husband, and that nigga's always hanging out with a prostitute,
he's preaching. It's not paying out prostitute.
That's what you gonna say? Wait, is that what you gonna
say? He is preaching.
Ain't nothing wrong with a whore.
I'm talking about. First of all, where y'all getting this information from? It's not in the Bible. What scripture? Name the scripture, sir. Name the scripture.
You saying Mary Magdalene wasn't in the streets?
I'm not saying I don't know her business, but he wasn't having sex with her. You making it seem like his woman. You said his woman. You said his woman.
It was his woman.
Where'd you see that at,
bro?
Where'd you read that at?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Mary
Magdalene
look it up.
Is at the Last Supper.
Give me the scripture.
Stop it. Wait.
Yeah, she's at the.
No, that's her angle though. That's her fire.
She cleaning his feet. She putting the bed in his feet.
You cleaning the feet of a nigga? You not fucking?
Wait. Hold up. That's another thing. But hold up.
I ain't cleaning the feet of no bitch.
She was known as a whore. It was bashing her.
That's not okay.
And he said, "Come here, my child. You're not going to be looked upon."
Right.
She rolled with him in the apostle.
Okay, so where do you get? Okay, right.
Where do I get that? It's his woman.
Yes.
All right. If you want to be clear,
name the scripture. Yes.
There are different. Relax. There's different stories about Jesus. It's about Jesus when he doesn't get crucified, right? Mm-hmm. There's also a movie called The Last Temptation. In that movie,
Last Temptation of Christ.
Thank you.
I'm talking about the Bible. That's a movie.
No.
Why? It's all the
stories. They're all stories.
Yes,
they're all stories. It doesn't matter.
The Bible is
what Bible you read?
Wait, who wrote that Bible?
What Bible you read?
Were you there?
The Bible is passed down. They got it from God and they all wrote it. Like, come on now, make it make sense.
Shakespeare was one of the motherfuckers.
And he's an apostle. He's an apostle. Shakespeare is an apostle. So we ain't worried about Shakespeare right now.
So wait, so you never heard of the notion that there is lost books in the Bible. Yeah, and you never heard of the notion that the Bible that we read now ain't the original. You never heard that.
Okay, you can hear things, but you think God would have something passed down with His name in it? That's
talking about God.
How God?
I'm Bible. I'm not the Bible, but do you think that He would let all the Bibles are more in common? Excuse me, calm down, relax, hold up. All the Bibles are compared.
Like the Puerto Rican nigga.
The Bibles are compared. The Bibles are compared. So if one Bible says something that's over here, and like 5 of them say this over here, we're gonna go with the.
Have you ever compared the Bible?
I would compare 2.
Have you ever?
I said compare 2.
What 2 Bibles? Were they 2 of the same, or they were different?
The King James Version and the New World Translation.
The new what?
New World.
Yeah. That's after that. That's after that. Is that after that?
Google. Yeah, Google that. Okay.
Yes. Okay. All they did was take the King James Version and make it modern.
Oh, so it's not the word?
It's not a real.
Excuse me.
It's not a real comparison.
Yes, it is. Yeah, because the name
they did was take Old English. They took all the thou, thus.
So, you read the New World Translation?
First of all, you talking to a motherfucker who was into church as a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not one of them niggas who I had to go to church when I was a kid, but once I got grown, I was doing that shit for myself. I read all this shit, the Bible, the Quran, not cover to cover. But the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, I got the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I don't read Message to the Black. I'm talking about. I'm a literary dude. So yeah, when you go to the different versions of the Bible, the versions you said are the same version. I said modern English.
I only two. I said I'm not done yet, but I can still. We can go further with this. We gonna say this for another time. We gonna say it for another time.
I gotta get those things out.
Why did you say North Jersey versus South Central?
Because we were talking about it already. Because you from South Jersey.
No, I was like, damn. What the fuck is the comparison?
No, he just from South Jersey. He knows no Central. It's South and North. There you go. Go ahead, next.
We're supposed to believe her about the Bible, but she don't even know there's a Central Jersey.
Can we be clear that Mary Magdalene was described as being the whole?
She can be fine. That's fine. That part's fine. That part is fine.
Did she not roll with Jesus?
That's fine. And that's all we gonna say. We wasn't there for nothing. Now you making another story about they having doing stuff. Was you there? Was you there? Where'd you say that?
He has kids with her.
Oh, that's the North.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You ready? You ready? Go ahead. You're contradicting yourself.
How?
For what you're saying.
Why?
Because your argument is, were you there?
Yeah.
So if he says if he believes what he believes,
right,
you can't really be stomped down to it because neither one of us was there.
Right. But where you get that from? The first time I ever heard in my life. But go ahead. Okay.
I'm getting. Wait.
I'm done. I'm arguing with you. I'm done.
Same information.
I'm bigger than this.
No, we're not. You're not
bigger than this.
You're not saying that.
Oh, she hit the shit on you. That's like that's the. I'm gonna pray for you. Yeah, I know that. That's hard.
It's grandma.
That's hard. I like that. Give me mine. Give me mine. No. Because she said I'm bigger than this. Yeah. That's
I don't want to go back and forth because I don't have nothing to argue with. That's what that means.
But you know what it is? I know that tactic because, like, yo, bro, I'm telling you, I was really into all this shit. It was a time where I was so into Christianity where I was scared of Farrakhan. I was watching a Farrakhan speech one time, and this was like 2000. I want to say 2009, 2010. And he said some shit, and I closed my laptop so fast, bam. This is around the time where everybody was so crazy about Jay-Z is Illuminati, and remember when that shit?
The third
blueprint.
Oh, 2009.
When that
video with Swiss.
Yeah, when that shit came out, and they was telling you every nigga that was successful was a devil worshiper. I was caught up in that bullshit until I was like, wait, common sense is common. Because preachers, like one time, me and my cousin, look, because you said Blueprint 3, right?
Yeah.
And there's this shit on what is it, Empire State of Mind with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys, where he said, if Jeezy's paying LeBron, I'm paying Dwayne Wade. Me and my cousin, we the same age, but we was both kind of into the religion shit, and we watching this preacher talk about Jay-Z's lyrics on the screen and shit on the YouTube. And the preacher came up and said, He said, he even got a lyric that said, if Jesus is paying LeBron, he's paying Dwayne Wade. And me and my cousin both looked at each other and said,
Jeezy.
Oh, this is some bullshit. But we was caught up in it. Like, we was like, oh.
Because it was take everything for value. You got to research and go behind.
But it ain't even, but it's like, but no, it's not even about research. But yeah, well, if you don't know what you're talking about, you got to do research.
Yeah. Right.
But it's obvious that
do some research.
said,
I always do. All I do
come back
research.
with this. Okay, all right.
But no, that was my moment where we kind of was both like,
all right, Beyonce has a country album, and now there's a country.
That's why she looked the way she did at the fucking Grammys.
She's trying to get the Taylor Swift numbers. Remember?
But hold on, why is her son at?
I don't like that shit. So I don't. First
remember,
of all,
she come from country, right?
Who?
So
Taylor Swift
started.
Yeah, but stop being blasphemous against Beyonce, saying she's trying to get Taylor Swift. Let me tell you something. All right, I don't like this argument that like Taylor Swift is doing more than Beyonce.
I know.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Where's Kanye? We need Kanye. We need Kanye.
Bro, Beyonce been doing hellified shit since Destiny's Child.
Gotcha.
She has been, when you talk about female black like R&B singers, she has been the pinnacle for at least
good singer too.
For at least 15 years. So a bitch who fucking Taylor Swift started fucking a football player and now they could be compared.
No,
right.
Suck my dick.
It's not that, and I know you want to say that. It's not that.
I did. No disrespect, because I don't know if she heard me upstairs. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that Elder's upstairs.
Her husband.
You cursed right in front of her though, so I'm like, all right.
Her husband is that guy. He passed away, and
which one?
Right here.
The black guy right there.
That's her husband?
Yeah.
That's her dad. That's my dad.
That's my father.
That's your father?
Yeah, that's my father. So he talked like
yeah.
He's an old Harlem nigga that ran the street.
Oh.
So she ain't nothing new.
Number runner. Parents was running numbers.
He did. He was a mailman, and he
I know
made sure they got there.
He was a mailman, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Ever have to go postal on my phone?
Nah, we didn't have to do that.
No, yes, they did. Yes,
well,
they did.
I'm pretty sure he had
if you was a mailman back in Harlem days, you had to go postal on the motherfucker.
I was a mailman a couple years ago.
That's the Bumpy Harlem days.
Come on, man. What Harlem days you talking about? Because you was born when?
I'm born in 80.
You was born 80?
Yeah,
come on, man. He was running.
They had you late.
Yeah, I was the last one. He had me in his early 40s and her late 30s, and he was running the streets.
Bumpy was the 60s.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. So he was 60s.
Yeah, he was running for one of them niggas. Bumpy or Frank.
Nah, he wasn't running for.
Running for one. No, not like that. You know what I mean? Not like
running numbers, running something.
He had his hand.
I ain't gonna call your pops a store, nigga. No. I wasn't saying that, but I'm saying like, yeah, niggas, he was outside.
Yeah,
how about that?
He was outside.
You wanna fuck with Dutch Schultz?
That's the 30s and 40s.
Fuck with
That's Bumpy.
Fucking with Dutch Schultz. Damn, nigga.
All right, man.
God bless too. I don't mean to crack you.
Nah. It's okay. Yeah. So basically, Beyonce got the country album that now it's supposed to be like this.
Streaming now?
Wasn't K Michelle?
No.
Wasn't K Michelle upset about that as well?
Wait,
okay.
Hold on, not. I'm going to add on to that.
Yeah,
K Michelle is doing country.
Right.
Still talking about this bitch.
Okay.
K Michelle. She ain't had shit since.
It was in the headlines. It was in the headlines. It was in the headlines that she was upset at some of the Beyonce country thing or something.
Give a fuck about K Michelle.
She don't have that name. She don't have that name. That's what it is.
Oh,
she's not. Beyonce has a name. Beyonce's doing certain type of albums. She did the dance album.
Yeah.
She's doing the country
R&B music.
A lot of artists back in the day, like whatchamacallit, did the flute album. They're doing specific albums now.
What?
The Andre 3000 did the flute album.
Oh, that was just now. You said back in the day.
No, I meant that's what the old back in the day niggas is doing now.
Oh yeah, new niggas. I mean, the
old niggas doing now, trying to make some.
Yeah, that nigga was talking to somebody on the motherfucking late night show.
Yeah,
like, yo, my flute, I only got 2 holes. I was like,
pause and shit. This nigga said pause.
Why would you just say that to a white man in Hollywood?
I got a big
that got his motherfucking dick hard. A white man hears a black nigga say I got 2 holes.
Like, white guys talk about black dicks all day.
Oh,
white boys play different. Yeah. I got a joke about that.
I believe it.
Where because at my birthday show, right, I was like, yo, man, I want a picture with everybody that came to support. And one of my homeboys that performed, he told a story. I ain't gonna repeat it here. I'll tell you off camera because that's his and my story to tell, but it's his joke. Like it's his shit.
I got you. Yeah.
But so the white guy is like, so I'm like, yeah, I want to take a picture with everybody that came to support. And the white dude in front is like, I mean, I got a dick. And I'm like, what the fuck? But that's because I'll tell you off camera. You know what I mean? So it's funny as hell because if you watch my video,
I think I kind of know.
Right?
That's
right.
Horrible.
So look. So I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you gonna, pull your dick out? Don't do no shit like that. And everybody started laughing and shit. And my mom was like, and I was like, nah, ma, white boys play different. They do. They get drunk, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And nigga fall out drunk, and the white boy,
they try to hug you. They try to
kiss you. A white boy will fuck around and be like, hey, bro. You let me suck your dick when you was drunk. You're gay. You be like, what the fuck? I'm gay? How the fuck I'm gay? Yeah, man. You fucking fag. You let me, you know what I mean? So,
all right, well, basically, I
said the F-bomb. You cut me off.
No, it's all
right. My bad.
Blank that out. That shit just came out. I'm sorry. My bad. I don't want to get your shit flagged.
It was a country, whatchamacallit, that didn't want to play. No, they said they don't play Beyonce.
They don't nobody give a fuck.
Oh, wow.
They don't play Beyonce,
right?
Because someone called in,
right?
Because
to have a request, and they say we don't play Beyonce. Wow, that's a long. I would sue them for that. Some white station,
KYKC or some shit in Cincinnati. I don't know.
Oh wow.
I mean, that makes look. I tell you, look, man. People always like Beyonce would have to. What's going to happen is that album is going to have to get so big by niggas that they just can't ignore it no more.
Of course,
that's what's going to happen.
That's what normally happens.
But the fact of the matter is, this is why I don't like that comparison that was thrown out there. Because if I'm a country motherfucker and I'm not privy on, I can't say who's not privy on Beyonce. Everybody knows.
They probably just don't listen to him.
But if it's like Beyonce is R&B, that
black,
type of shit,
urban.
Oh, you calling?
And now I'm a country motherfucker, and I hear there's a Beyonce Taylor Swift comparison. If I'm country, I'm automatically riding with Taylor Swift.
But they're all black country.
But they would be rooted in that though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you somebody like damn, who's the motherfucker, the black dude that do sing country like that? Wake me up when
the dude that was in Hootie and Blowfish, or a different one.
Maybe him too. I don't know.
Wake Me Up is by a white boy.
Darius.
He's not a white boy that sing that.
Wake Me Up, Avicii.
Avicii is the produced, like it's his song. But it's a white boy. A black dude singing.
I thought Avicii was singing it.
No. He did some shit like how Quincy Jones be like, it's Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
But Quincy Jones don't sing shit.
Oh, I didn't know it. I thought Avicii the whole time. Okay.
Yeah. I know he's a white boy. I'm trying to get the credit. To white niggas.
He dead, mind you, he's dead. Avicii's committed suicide. He's dead.
You changed his name wrong.
Whatever. He's Avicii. He's dead. He's committed suicide a while ago.
Who give a fuck?
I'm just saying. Be disrespectful.
He committed suicide. He know he ain't shit. Why I gotta give a fuck? I'm supposed to care about him more than I don't give a fuck about all that commit suicide shit. There's been plenty of times where shit been wrong in my life where I said, yeah, if I was dead, I wouldn't have to deal with this shit. But I know I'm not gonna kill myself. I got the wherewithal to push through this bullshit. So a motherfucker who give up, fuck it. And I don't like motherfuckers who do the attempts.
And you're a loser because you didn't even finish.
Yeah, you killed yourself wrong. No, first of all, you failed at life and death. Now, kill yourself is my thing, where I'll be like, man, kill yourself. But you tried and you didn't do it. So get the fuck out of here, man. I don't like none of that talk. If you're going to do it, do it. But if you're not, shut the fuck up about it.
Got you.
Yeah, I don't like
looking for attention.
Exactly.
You're looking for attention.
Listen, I love my immediate family.
If you really want to kill yourself, you ain't leaving shit.
Exactly.
You ain't leaving shit.
No, that's not true.
No,
I don't believe that's true.
You ain't gonna leave shit. I mean, you think you gonna leave something?
Wait, you said if you
really gonna kill yourself, you just gonna. It's so dramatic. It's so to that point that you're just gonna do it.
Yeah. You ain't gonna tell nobody.
No, you're not gonna tell nobody. You're not gonna make it public. That's a private thing.
Yeah, and then shooting yourself still ain't the same. If you really want to listen, everybody who want to commit suicide, the best way to do it is OD. Just OD. Take a bunch of pills, drink alcohol. Promise you'll be dead.
Go to sleep and you won't wake up. Right?
You'll be dead in about 2 hours. Jimi Hendrix did it. It was by accident, but fuck it.
Everybody be like, why did everybody say you died peacefully in sleep?
Don't do that. Are you about to say a Bernie Mac joke?
No, I wasn't gonna say Bernie Mac.
Because Bernie Mac got a joke like I think where you was going. So I'm a comment.
How do niggas know it's peaceful? That's what I'm thinking.
That's his joke though.
Oh, well, that's just common sense. I never.
He'd be like, yeah, his joke is.
Did he die in his sleep?
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Nah, but he didn't say this shit before after he died.
I wouldn't be sure.
Yeah, but now Bernie Mac got a joke where he like, yeah, black funerals full of shit. Black people always say stupid shit like he died in his sleep. He ain't feel shit. How the fuck you know he feel?
You won't dare?
Like you died in your sleep a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? You won't dare?
This shit didn't cause me.
My family is spending.
Yeah. When the motherfucker say wasn't like won't, yeah,
Wasn't like
I know
won't.
that shit. That's that DMV shit.
Live in Woodbridge.
So do you like the Usher Super Bowl? Did you watch that?
Yeah.
We talked about that already.
I loved it. We talked about Alicia in there, but we
talked about Alicia.
I loved it. I ain't gonna hold you. It's top 3 in my book.
Really? I thought it was weak until it became A-Town Down.
No,
I thought it was weak until that.
It was top.
I think it was a build. I think it was a slow build. I think.
No, it wasn't.
You think it was good from start to end? Nah.
Because I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna tell you why. I am an R&B nigga. I don't think there's an album Usher put out that I haven't heard.
Chris Brown will be nice next time.
Huh?
They're trying to get Chris Brown,
and R. Kelly
but they still try to.
Here's the thing. Here's
they
the
still
thing
push
that
him
people,
with Rihanna.
Oh, nigga, if R. Kelly get out, they gonna give him a half hour. I bet you. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that people don't. Where I had to check myself on, right? Because after COVID, Dr. Dre then was the first one after COVID.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. That was a good one too.
It was great. But where I had to check myself was, niggas only got 12 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
what you gotta do is
where Dr. Dre went wrong. Where they went wrong was they announced it was gonna be Dr. Dre and Snoop and Eminem,
everybody but 50
and Mary.
Everybody but 50.
That's where they went wrong. It should have been Dr. Dre's performance and everybody else was surprised.
Right.
That shit would have been phenomenal. But when you hear all them great motherfuckers, you be like, nigga, I want a 3-hour show. And then when they all do one song each, you be like, that's some bullshit.
You think with Dre, he's definitely gonna bring Snoop. And some people,
that's right. The announcement should have been Dr. Dre's doing the halftime
show. Right, that's it.
Because you automatically know Snoop, but they did so many songs that you don't exactly know what songs they gonna do.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like, but Snoop ain't even do one of his songs. They just did next episode.
Yeah.
And then they went to 50 Cent in the club.
Yeah.
They did Mary.
Eminem.
And then they did.
Mary was never an artist of him. He's just production.
Yes, you were.
No, she had management on that side, but not artist.
It don't matter.
She was an artist. I'm just saying, an artist.
Dre call you and say, "Yo, I'm doing the halftime."
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm down.
I know you down.
No, fall. The bitch fell out. Yeah, you too old for that shit. Stop falling, bitch.
You know David Lucas?
You ain't with Jodeci no more, nigga. You ain't gotta fall. David Lucas.
He's a comedian.
He's like an overweight comedian, right?
Yeah, the big dude be down. I know who he is. He be down in Austin. I watch Kill Tony. I'll fuck with Kill Tony. Kill Tony about to have me go up on stage one day. Like,
yo, come to one of my homeboys from Central Jersey. Asbury Park. Every last Monday of the month, he do like a Kill Tony type of thing, and it works. He ain't ashamed of it.
You get people that never did comedy go up there for the first time. Some people that
that's where it sucks.
No, I'm just saying you got some people that do that, and then you got some people that are comedians that come and sharpen up everything.
His shit, he do it last Monday of the month. Shout out to the Scoop. Shout out to my homie Joe, because he a little Italian motherfucker who, you know, that motherfucker he be acting like I'm Jesus of comedy.
Let me ask you a question. Who's your favorite comedian
of all time?
Of all time.
God damn. All right, can I expand on this?
Yeah.
You do ahead. Go ahead. Explain. Go ahead.
Undeniably, yes. When I feel like I just wanna be in the comedy zone. Because before I perform, like if I know I got a show on Friday, all of Friday I'll listen to stand up. So I'll start and finish. Like when I'm like 45 minutes away from the show, if I'm driving, I'll listen to music just to, you know, pump myself up. But up until that point, I'm listening to like stand-up, classic stand-up, and I always start and finish with Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
Thank you. My favorite.
Can you tell us, like, who's that? You remember that? You always talk about Patrice O'Neal in the past.
I promise you.
We got to do a section on Patrice. Patrice was...
And I'm not dig riding.
No.
But great is great, bro.
No.
I like Bernie Mac, though, but go ahead.
We're going to get...
No, I'll tell you why. But wait.
But Bernie Mac too? Robert Harris before him.
I wanted to expand on it.
Robin Harris.
Because I said Patrice.
Right.
Because I feel like that's the personality that I just mostly connect with. When he talks, it's like, that's what I've been thinking my whole life.
He had the courage to say it.
You know what I'm saying?
And to get it across.
I understand. Why you talking?
Now, I haven't been talking. You've been saying, nigga.
I love
Mike's is dying and shit.
I will check you in your house.
I know. What the fuck you doing? I'm trying to add on.
But look, what I wanted to say was there's two moments, well, three, including the time when I first heard Patrice O'Neal. But there's two moments that really like blew my mind when it came to comedy. And the first moment was the original Kings of Comedy. I was like 10 or 11 years old, and I seen what Bernie Mac did, and I was like, God damn. Because up until that point, like I said, like, all right, my mom was heavy in church, but my dad didn't give a fuck about that shit. So up until that point, I had seen, I seen little shit in Def Comedy Jam and shit, but I'm a kid. I don't really understand. I don't know.
What's what?
That shit don't resonate with me. Niggas is laughing and some of that shit funny. But even if I see Bernie Mac, I ain't scared of you. We'll kick it. It's cool, but it's like, as a kid, you be like, I don't know. So when the Kings of Comedy came, I was drawn in because this is the time where Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and like Cedric the Entertainer was on Steve Harvey. They was on TV.
Right.
Yeah. You know.
And I'm like, how the fuck this nigga from the Players Club, because Bernie Mac was $1 Bill.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck he on this shit with them?
Too raw.
And I'm like, nigga, they here, and because as a kid, I'm like, man, how the fuck that happened?
Too raw.
Bruh, I seen Bernie Mac shit. To this day, I could probably quote the whole 30 minutes.
He's the funniest one on there, but go ahead.
Yeah, like a motherfucker. So that was the first time where I was like, yo, that shit is fucking insane. Because he was talking like, nigga, he was talking like my uncles and, you know what I mean? It was you know what I mean? Like,
that's where real comedy come from.
And then when he got to like, the kids, and I'll fuck your kids. It was like, God damn, bro, this nigga is crazy. Because I got a little cousin, so I was like, man, I'll kick you down the steps, nigga.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? You can relate to that type of shit. But then, all right, so the second time is when I was like 19 and Shaquille O'Neal, it was like,
oh yeah, that All-Star shit.
The second All-Star shit.
Shaquille O'Neal,
yeah,
he had All-Star Comedy.
Yeah, he had the first one was hosted by Cedric the Entertainer, and because I studied these too. The first one was hosted by Cedric the Entertainer, and it was Tommy Davidson, Ari Spears, D. Ray Davis, and Kevin Hart.
Ari Spears too.
Oh yeah,
that shit was phenomenal. So then when the next year he did it every like around All-Star NBA All-Star time. So the next year it was coming out. Monique was hosting. It was Michael Blackson, George Wilborn, Paul Mooney, and Corey Holcomb.
Corey, I fuck with you.
Now here's the thing. I had seen Corey Holcomb on Wild 'N Out, and then I hadn't seen too much of his stand-up. My brother kept telling me, he was like, yo, you gotta watch that second fucking Shaq All-Star shit. I'm like, for what? So I'm watching Monique doing her thing. You know, Monique gonna be Monique. She's nah, nigga.
Is she funny?
Like a motherfucker.
That's what I say.
Yes.
That's what.
Yes.
Real quick.
Yes.
Real quick. I said it in the last episode. Monique always went with the I'm big, but fuck it, this, that, and the third.
Nah, but in that, when she was hosting that, I don't know if she was just going off the cuff. Because in my mind, in my opinion, certain people are funnier when they're not doing material.
Right.
When they just up there high or drunk, and they just flowing off the night, and because when she was calling out, yeah, Stephen A. Smith, get the fuck out of it, like, you know what I mean? When she do that shit, that shit was hilarious. So she was doing her thing as a host, and as a host, you're supposed to kind of.
I see that for her better because she likes to talk about other people more than actual getting to material in my mind.
But she had good bits. But anyway, in my opinion, she was doing her thing. Michael Blackson came on, and I'm not really a
Michael Blackson
nigga. He funny sometimes with the bitch ass nigga.
It worked for him.
But like it's like, all right, nigga, that shit is
keep some Asian girls around.
Once I seen an interview where he wasn't talking like that, I was like, oh nigga, you fucking
you a fraud.
So then after that was a nigga named George Wilborn, and he was cool. He was cool, but I also seen him do some shit that I seen somebody else do. So when I feel like you stealing jokes on a national platform, it kind of make me be like,
okay. No respect.
And then Paul Mooney was Paul Mooney.
Always.
Did his thing.
Met them all the time.
Did his thing. But then that motherfucker Corey Holcomb went on there.
The son of one of us, I call him another son of Patrice.
And yeah, well,
I know.
Wait, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna explain on. Okay. But Corey Holcomb went on that motherfucker. And now, mind you, I only know this nigga from Wild 'N Out, and he had a small part on like Mike, where You remember like Mike with Lil Bow Wow? He was one of the motherfuckers that was trying.
He could play ball though. I heard he could play ball. Because I watch Godfrey all the time.
Well, niggas used to play ball.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'll dunk on Corey Holcomb right
now. All right.
but so he was one of the motherfuckers that was like in the movie. He was trying to like adopt Lil Bow Wow's character.
Got you.
So I only know him from that. So Corey Holcomb about to come on shit. Monique is like, yeah, Corey Holcomb, and my brother paused it because I'm texting. He was like, nigga, put your phone down. This is my brother that was born right after me. And I'm like, and this nigga don't even fuck with comedy like that. Like, we all like stand up, but I'm the nigga who's like I love this shit.
Yeah.
He like, nigga, put your phone down. Watch this nigga. I'm like, the nigga from Wild. Okay, all right, cool. Man, that nigga went up there, and I don't want to say his first joke, but
don't say it.
From the first joke, I was like, oh shit.
He talks crazy.
And no bullshit, his whole, because niggas only had like 13, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, his whole shit and the way he ended it, I was like, wow. So them three, Patrice, Bernie, Corey, those will always be my top, they'll be in my top 5 or whatever. But there's too many to it depends on what I feel like hearing, because a nigga, to me, I feel like Jamie Foxx is a GOAT. Mm-hmm. When it comes to comedy, man, if you watch,
what about Tommy Davidson?
I might need to kid. Yeah,
yes. He doesn't get a lot of.
But you know what it is?
Acclaim.
I don't like a nigga like Bernie Mac, right?
Yeah.
All his shit funny to me.
Got you.
Whether it's old, new, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't like a lot of Tommy Davidson early '90s shit. I don't like.
I think it's more goofy.
It's just too. I think he relied too much on the he kind of like maybe being goofy, too much of the impressions, too much of the, because that's in Living Color.
Living Color time, right?
You see Jim and him, they kind of got similar characters.
And I don't like Jim Carrey stand up.
Well, his stand up is different from
in movies.
Yeah, he's good.
In movies, he's funny, but not.
His stand up is too.
Stand up is like he's just too much. He's white
manic.
Boy funny.
He's manic. Yeah.
He reminds me of the white boys I went to high school with. That'll just like walk up to you and be like, "Girl, punch me in the face real quick." This girl is coming.
They get a kick out of
this.
it.
This girl is coming. I want to seem tough.
No, I was watching some more Netflix stand-up. I had to turn it off.
She's a goat. Yeah.
No, I didn't find it funny. I didn't find nothing funny in this last one. The new one. I didn't find it funny. I'm like, huh? I'm like, some more usually funny to me. I was very surprised that this was so whack to me. I had to turn it off.
You want to know what it is?
What?
It's. I think that it's the same thing that kind of happened to me, where I'm nowhere near that status yet. But I think that when you going through a lot of shit, it's like with Kevin Hart. When Kevin Hart was on the come up, nobody could tell me that nigga not funny.
Right.
I'm a grown little man, fucking seriously funny, laugh at my pain. Them specials are fucking classic.
Yeah. Right.
Anybody who say they not is motherfucking just hating. Right. Because everybody know, all right, you gonna learn. Everybody know that
up
shit.
Up until that pinnacle, that point.
Yeah. And then now what happened was, after that struggle was gone, he got a new bitch. Nigga got money.
Right, he's not as funny.
Now you're digging for ways to be funny. Instead of having your life experience, because that's what people resonate with.
Right.
That's why I got scared with, because my life is so redundant right now, bro. I'm either with my daughters, or I'm doing comedy or content shit like this, or I'm at work, or I'm at the gym.
What do you do for a living?
I work in Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the warehouse part, right?
I ain't want to say Amazon because
I did Amazon.
Yeah, but I
used to drive.
Yeah, so I don't drive, but I drive the forklift and all that other shit.
Oh, you inside? Yeah.
I work Amazon too. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I'm either it's one of them 4 places. Everything I have to do is productivity. Now, yeah, granted, I get pussy here and there. But a lot of my comedy comes from past stories.
Gotcha.
Shit that happened in my life. I might talk about. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm at this point in my life where my life is so redundant, where I got scared, where I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm gonna make some new shit about.
That's true.
Because everything can't be about my daughters.
Right.
Everything can't be about comedy.
Yeah.
Everything can't be about work, and everything can't be about the gym. What the fuck I'm gonna talk about? Now I was blessed with some downtime. In January, I had like 2.5 weeks of downtime, so I was watching a lot of TV, and
I give you some shit.
I was just whatever. I was making material off commercials, these goofy ass commercials.
Especially now,
I was making material off of like motherfucking Judge Judy. I was just I made, bro. I got a video.
She should have got
on my Instagram.
Jumped over the thing.
Look. But that's part of one of my jokes. Where I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What that do? Because that's when it happened. It was like
I was thinking, why couldn't that be Judge Judy? Would have been perfect.
Judge Judy would have bombed on that nigga. That little bitch tough. She about. Well, you ain't see the dude that jumped on the judge?
No.
You capping.
Yeah. What?
Dude, a few like when the year started, he was.
You ain't see the video.
The video, the guy that's being sentenced, and he gets upset and jumps over the whole thing to beat up the judge.
He had a whole.
And he came back to re-sentencing later on. I think I saw the second part. I didn't come the first. Yeah, I didn't come the first.
See the first one?
I didn't see the first one. So the second one he came to re-sentencing.
That nigga. First of all, he should have been an athlete. I don't know.
That
nigga's living the wrong life. A motherfucker with that type of hops, Kate, you shouldn't be no street nigga. Your OGs, you should have been you should have been the nigga who the OGs looked out for.
Yeah.
Because man, I might have been the last of that time where like
OGs looking out.
My dad's friends, like they knew, like they were like, man, what the fuck you doing out here? And I'd be like, yo, I'm just hanging with, man. Get the fuck.
Right.
Go home, man. What the fuck you doing? First of all, my dad is a crazy motherfucker. So if I was doing stupid shit and he found out that his friends was letting me do stupid shit, they would have to deal with him.
Yeah.
So they was probably like more like, yo, man, you know Bates gonna go crazy if he finds you over here. And then damn, I said the nigga name. But,
you want me to blade that out?
You can pop that out.
Nah, but he loved, you know. I wanted my daughters to call, like I wanted all my kids to call him Bates.
That's her last name?
No.
Okay.
That's all right.
Should we talk?
He got Bates from the movie Psycho.
Yeah.
Only Norman Bates.
Niggas started calling him Bates.
Like Norman
because of the movie Psycho, because that's his first name too. Norman is his first name.
But
now he's into now he's
crazy.
But now he's into the more shit, so he don't go by. You know, I ain't want to really say.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how he got the name Bates, because when that movie came out, everybody started calling him that.
The old one, the first one.
Yeah, my dad was born 69.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, but you know, you can go back and watch old movies.
Yeah,
So that nigga's a psychopath. Like, and he is, if anybody's bipolar without being diagnosed, it's that nigga. Like, he is, on the one hand, like, the way I see him with my daughters, I'm like, wow. Well, it was this nigga when I was growing up.
That happens with the grands.
Yeah, but like, okay, where was this nigga when I was a teenager? Because when I was a teenager, he flipped the whole, like, when I was 1 to 10, this nigga was, he was motherfucking
10.
This nigga was goddamn Cliff Huxtable.
Yeah, but then
not Bill Cosby.
After that,
Cliff Huxtable.
Pops is not.
Man,
that
Pops ain't that.
Life. It's life. It's called thing called life. I'm a parent. It's called thing life.
Supposed to be the
but here's the thing. I was never. You could ask my parents. I was never the one to try. Like, cause they say, you know, Pops got to, you know, cause every day the son is gonna try to. I was never
the trier.
Look, when I was a kid, I seen my dad beat a bitch with a bat.
Oh.
I got out. I mean, you don't got to, but you know, he brag about it sometimes still.
Really?
I was like 10 years old.
Okay.
But
okay, let's get off your Pops.
But
it looks like we gonna blank some shit. I don't wanna
but you see that type of shit, and then when you get older, when you get 15, you like, I don't wanna try this nigga.
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I always had common sense.
Let me finish up what I was trying to say about the David Lucas shit real quick. So he's a comedian, he's from that area with the Kill Tony shit.
He died?
No, he's big. He's pretty.
He's fat, man. Fat motherfuckers be.
You heard Cam Patterson and all of them come out of there. So he's like whatchamacallit him.
He be really going back and forth with them though.
Who?
Like they be having roast sessions.
He's a roast. He does the roast thing.
He do the roast.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
but. So, and he's on some, I guess.
Stop checking the time.
I gotta get my kids.
Okay, I'm trying. He's on some conservative. This guy, he's talking everything.
How long are your episodes usually?
Hour and a half. We almost 2. So I'm trying to.
I'm sorry.
My cousin from the Bronx watch my kids. I want you to get home safely.
All right. So anyway, he's a conservative. He's going for Trump. He's a conservative. He's one of them. He's
for real?
Yeah, he's one of them. He's a black guy. He's one of them.
South.
He's from the South. He lives out there now. And he did a George Floyd joke that black people walked out to. Right? He did a George Floyd joke. He did
what was the joke?
Like, he said something.
You credited him already, so you can quote. You cite.
Yeah, it's on there. He said basically, if I was a cop or whatever, I wouldn't have put my knee on George Floyd's neck. I would have shot that nigga. That's what he said. Now you're laughing. Now white people was laughing. No. But you gotta know.
But what was after that though?
That was a joke, and then black people started chiming in like, "Oh, why are you doing that?"
Now, the joke was because the cops catch less flack because of that?
I gotta look at the whole thing.
Because that makes sense.
But you see me laughing, but it was funny though. You see, laughing.
Bottom line,
that makes sense.
Bottom line, the caption was basically he made this joke about George Floyd. Black people didn't like it. He kept he doubled down, kept going and then they laughed. And he's like, I don't give a fuck about these niggas leaving and shit like that. He's like, this is comedy. Now that's what I think with comedy has a problem because a lot of comedy's tight knit with the whole racial line thing, and I know you deal with a lot of.
It's not. What it is nowadays we in this whole ass society where everybody's sensitive.
Yes,
and it's like, yo,
cancel culture.
Bro, I did a show in Newark, in September, right? And this is a room full of middle-aged black people. I was raised around middle-aged black people. I know the sense of humor that middle-aged black people have. It's my fucking sense of humor. I'm going up there with the shit I talk. These motherfuckers looking at me like, that's inappropriate. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, they act like it's the 50s again. I don't know what
that's where we at with this. But even in the they're not acting like the 50s. like because I tell you what, a nigga like Red Fox existed.
I know that.
You know what I'm saying? A nigga like Richard Pryor existed. So when you like we in this age now where it's not just race, it's race. You can't say shit about certain communities.
Oh God!
You can't say shit about you can't talk shit about people on the spectrum, and you know what I mean. It's like
you can't say retarded no more.
Yeah, it's like
oh my God! I'm gonna say.
Don't say the J word. I call them issues. That's all.
The what? The J
word.
What's the J word?
Oh, you talking about the OJs?
The issues.
The OJs.
The OJs.
Who's that?
Issues.
That's Pig Latin. You know Pig Latin?
J-ish.
Like your name.
Oh, the ABCDs, DFGs, those.
No.
All right, so your name in Pig Latin would be Ira.
So you want the gays?
The faggot
like the faggot like it. No, the faggots.
He knows the real life. What is with ish? Don't say the word, but you know words that end with ish that are a type of people.
Gayish, fags.
The white people with the little
whitish. Oh, Jewish people. Oh, yes, they're cheap. They think they're the promised people, the chosen ones. Yeah, those. Yes.
I forgot she's Jehovah's Witness. I forgot. Oh yeah, she's gonna go in.
All right, fuck it. Power, Caleb, do you watch it? Do you give a fuck? Whatever. Nah. All right, fuck that shit.
I don't.
All right, don't worry. So we did Super Bowl. The Super Bowl game was all right. They won.
Funniest Valentine's story. Ooh, everybody got one.
I had.
Well, I don't celebrate that, so I don't have one. Sorry.
I'm not. I don't have.
What you gonna say about Kanye? I want to know.
About the stealing stuff, infringement. Donna Summers and what's his name? Now you talking about?
Donald Summers.
Donna Summers. Kanye West did infringement because he stole Donna Summers' song and her family suing him. And so is the other guy, the white guy. What's the white guy?
He's sampled
Sam Smith.
No, not Sam.
It is Sam Smith. You talking about?
No, the white guy also. What's his name? The old white guy that does like from England or something. His Ozzy Osbourne. They're suing Kanye.
Oh, for samples?
For sample infringement. Yes.
The new shit?
Yes. Okay. Donna Summers' estate and
I was going to talk about that whole.
That's real. That's hip-hop shit.
Yeah.
Every year somebody gets sued.
Kanye's been getting sued since he got in the game because samples and all that shit.
And they told him he could not use it. He did it anyway.
Because he's using no ish words on there, and they don't like him to use that ish word.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. That bar is hard. Did you listen to that album?
Yeah. Well, the newer version or the older version? There's, his man version.
Well,
the one that just came out officially because they have the ones with the other songs that couldn't come out.
I'm talking about the one that just came out officially.
Yeah, I heard.
Bro, I was listening to that shit at the gym. What he said, that nigga said, "You gonna blink this out?" Because this bar is hard.
What's the bar?
He said, "How am I anti-Semitic? I just fucked the Jewish bitch." He said, "I fuck Scooter's bitch." He's talking about Scooter Braun.
Yeah. He said, make sure you know.
Yeah. He said some shit like, we were in a train on her, like we ran that bitch like it went left. She got pregnant. Whose baby is it? It was like, bruh, that shit was fucking
okay.
Fire.
But we know he's not. You know he's not
right.
anti-Semitic, whatever.
All right, we're gonna get to the end of this shit.
This is a good time. We had a good time.
No, we did.
We had a good time.
A lot of shit. You got a good amount of footage to edit. Because I mean, if you want to break it down to an hour and a half, you can do that.
But we did good. Longer than that, we did good. We had fun with you, Rick, tonight. You were actually funny a little bit.
No, he was funny the first time. I wouldn't have had you on. Bro, I knew you.
I love her, man. That's just what she gonna do.
She gotta do it.
She gonna do it. If I was white and Puerto Rican, I'd be the GOAT.
That's right. She might have been all on you right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all that leaning over I was doing.
But actually, I fell in love with a black guy. Actually, a black, like he's like really dark skinned guy.
Now, did you do that on purpose?
No, that was an accident. It happened. I really didn't like black men, but he
That's
was
who you with now?
In my heart.
That's who you with now?
In my heart, he's mad at me because I threw water in his face. But
what was in that water?
Just water.
Or
just water.
Nah. Would you throw water in his face?
Yeah.
Because he told me that he was married to somebody.
What?
He was joking, but I heard like you can't be married to nobody but me.
He was joking, and you really threw water. Yeah, you crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. In front of people, so he was mad. And this is why I'm still stupid. Because this is the type of toxicity that I should not. No. Wait. This is the type of toxicity that I should not be attracted to as a 33-year-old father. But all these crazy ass stories are making me want to tempt her. Have another baby out of wedlock.
No, never.
No.
I would only have married to him. I would have.
Yeah, they were married.
Your grandmama. We don't even know if that could happen.
I still can make babies. Talking about.
Really?
Yeah, they got baby.
No, not with you. Not with you.
Why not? It'll be tough.
My last baby daddy is 6 feet, so I have a tall already. Thank you. He's 6'3", actually.
Nah, don't put 3 in. He's 6 feet.
He's 6'3".
Yeah, he's 6'3".
All right.
5'11". What's up?
I'm 5'9".
You're not who I wanted.
You're not 5'11". You're 6'0".
Because you ain't who I wanted to be.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me?
You ain't it. You ain't it. You ain't it.
Tell me 2 reasons.
You ain't it. I don't find you attractive. I'm sorry.
It's a cat.
No, that's not a lie. It's the truth.
Really?
I don't lie.
I need to see a picture. Show me a picture of her track record. I bet money I look better than
she like a certain dude.
No, she don't. She just.
I'm in love with one. I'm in love with him. He's the only sexiest person I've seen in my life. I don't see nobody else sexier than him. Okay. And that's it. He's in.
Was he,
okay, so it's love that's blind.
Before y'all was together, did you know him?
Huh?
Before y'all was together, did you know him?
I didn't know him before.
Oh, so when you met him, he looked sexy.
When he requested me on Instagram in 2011, I'm like, oh damn, who this? I don't like black men, but he's fine. Yeah.
You went back down and found.
No. He hit me up. No, I'm gonna say I'm going back to with history.
It's 2011.
Yeah, but she don't like black men. So.
But no, we've been on and off since then. That's why she don't find
me attractive.
It's on
she
and off
don't
since
like
then.
black men, and she's in love.
That's why she was trying to find out if it was a white baby.
Yeah.
No, I was being funny. No, I was just having conversation. Because
you really don't like you really before him. You really not.
Before him, I didn't like anyone black.
Why? Is that a reason or?
I just didn't find. I just always went growing up. Always liked the white boys growing up. I just was always attracted to white boys.
In Bergen County.
And teenage. My first crush was a Jewish boy named Eric Wolf. Okay, and then after Eric Wolf was an Irish boy named Matthew Fitzgerald.
There's a lot.
So
it's a mixture.
You put these things over there. But I ain't gonna lie to you. All my first was white girls, but that don't mean that I only like.
That's what I liked, and then that meant this one is like. Okay. So it was just like I
need to see this nigga. I'm gonna stand next to this nigga and take a picture and put a poll
and
up.
You would never look better than him.
Sexier, nigga.
And you would never look better than him.
And
you would never look better than him.
All right. Rick, you got anything going on?
He ate your ass on the first date.
Oh,
he was like, "This the nigga. This what I've been missing."
No.
Nah, if you fucking Puerto Ricans, they ate your ass before.
Yeah.
I know.
All up in it.
Yeah.
What's that on your nose?
The older Spanish woman was the first one that ate my ass.
You were correct on that one. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, yes. My baby father, yes.
What was you about to say, though?
It don't matter.
I'm sorry this shit was so long, man.
No. It's fine.
I've been drinking. I can curse, and my ecstasy is in full throttle, baby.
Oh, okay.
What I'm going to do?
What else you doing?
Can you get home safely? Are you all right getting home safely?
Yeah, he seemed like
that was a joke. I'm not really on ecstasy.
I'll be serious about that.
No.
Water. No. It could have been in that bottle. Who knows? Could have been.
Right.
You got anything?
It's water for real or liquor?
It could be.
I don't know.
You'll never know.
Is it shake it? You shake it.
Nigga, yeah. Y'all two need a whole show. Y'all two need the show. Y'all back and forth.
Like, if we do a freaking show, she gonna lead that nigga show.
I'm not with anyone. He doesn't want to be with me because I threw water in his face.
And you still stuck on him.
Off of that? He doesn't want to be with you off of that? Just water?
That's what he says. In front of people.
He's an older dude.
Yes, he's older.
Yeah. Now, older niggas don't tolerate certain.
Oh, yeah, older black man?
Yeah, older. You can't throw water in my face.
40 plus 50 something.
30 plus. Bro, if a bitch throw
I'm just
water
saying in general.
in a barbecue, I'll be.
But if she loves you sincerely, would you forgive her?
I'll be like, all right, cool. This is what we doing.
I just want to act a fool.
You can throw it back in my face. I don't care. I don't care. As long as you take me back.
Oh yeah, no, but that's what it would have to be. Okay, this is where we at. We throwing water in each other's face when we get mad. All right, cool. Bet. This is what we at. This is just what it is. Don't apologize and act like it ain't supposed to happen and all that.
I apologize 5 million times.
Women slap niggas and be like,
I would never slap him. I apologize 5 million times.
Yeah.
And I wrote him love letters.
5 million.
You
counting to 5 million?
All right, we might be over.
5 million.
Your camera's still rolling?
My camera's rolling.
It's not 5 million, but a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's even love letters. Tell him how much.
Touch my collar like that.
Hey, yo.
Why would he touch your collar like that?
Why would he touch yours?
Right? Yes.
Yeah. Let me take your mic.
Take the mic.
I knew she thought I was
Check
sexy.
the mic.
I knew she thought I was sexy.
No.
I said, let me check your mic with my mouth, and she leaned
No,
forward.
you didn't say mouth. You didn't say mouth.
All right. Rick, you got anything else going on, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Catch your release in 2024.
Tell the people.
I'm about to get a ride home with your lovely co-host.
No, you're not.
I can't drive, baby. I'm drunk.
He's taking me home.
Oh, shit.
Not like that. Not like that.
Yeah, fair enough. My bad. Nah, but I'm fucking around.
I know you are.
So,
next show.
Next week. What is that? The 23rd.
Yep.
I have a show.
You have your income tax money coming in. You have money to get to his show. Okay. There should be no issues. Income tax money is coming in. Yeah, no reason to get to get to the show. Okay.
Okay.
My
income tax.
Income tax money is here. Okay.
Yeah.
Get to the show.
The bitches I used to be around know they ain't gonna see me till May. Goddamn. But nah. The 23rd, I got a show in Middletown, New Jersey.
Okay.
It's me and a couple other people. This dude made some shit called like the Garden State Guys, and it's patented after the look of it is like the Rat Pack. So safe to say.
Oh, was Sammy like David Jr.?
Safe to say, I'm the Frank Sinatra.
Oh, you're Frank Sinatra.
Nah, I'm the Sammy Davis. But yeah, so it's that. You said nah.
That's not the coolest one.
Who, Sammy?
No.
Who, Frank?
Who's Tony Bennett?
No.
Tony Bennett.
Was he in the Rat Pack?
No. Dean Martin is the coolest one. Dean Martin is the coolest rapper.
Comparing to Frank.
Frank was alright. Dean Martin was the coolest.
Name 5 Dean songs. Ain't that a kick in the head?
Ain't
that a kick in the head? And that's Amore. That's all you could do.
That's Amore.
I thought it was Tony Bennett's Amore.
Moonstruck. Then he doing the Moonstruck joint. He did the Moonstruck song. He got Christmas songs. Fuck out of here. Dean Martin is the one.
Fair enough. How about Luck Be a Lady? Huh? How about Fly Me to the Moon?
Oh, you talking about
Frank, nigga? Frank is that motherfucker. I listen to Frank more than I listen to New York.
You got the New York song.
But that's my next. That's my next show, and then the day after that, I'm in Greenbrook, New Jersey.
How about you follow him on Instagram and Facebook? Follow me. And he will have all the information on his page. Can you give me Instagram name?
You follow me, goddammit.
Oh yeah.
We be doing all these interactions.
Yeah.
We be doing all this shit, and I be trying to tag you and shit, and they be like, "Yo, she don't just
you gotta allow him.
Tag her.
You gotta allow him. That's what it is.
I don't follow him. That's why. Because do you follow me? Follow me first, and I'll follow you back. Duh.
Nah, I don't follow you. I'm the same mindset. I ain't gonna follow you. Like, yo, we met.
Big Rob.
Why you not following me, nigga?
Big Rob.
Right.
What is it? What we got? What you got planned? What's going on? Talk to them.
Oh, I will be. Follow me on Global VIP. I'm doing an interview.
No, real shit. They had me as the first interview.
He was our first guest.
I was the flagship interview.
We had Vina Love.
Yes.
And then we have Keith Perrin from FUBU. FUBU. Forced by us. Yes. Why are you laughing?
I love Excel because he getting everybody.
Shout out to Excel.
Who the fuck gonna talk to somebody? You better grill that nigga the way you grill me. The same way I'm a comedian that ain't worldwide known. You better be like, nigga, who the fuck?
You better edit some of this thing.
Who the fuck wearing FUBU? You better ask that nigga. Why the fuck?
He has a radio show.
Okay.
FUBU radio.
Okay, let me stop.
FUBU radio.
Stop.
You say FUBU radio?
He listen, the nigga got shit going on. He really does.
So FUBU is not as big as Attribute.
What's Attribute?
Okay, can we just cut that? Cut that. Cut. We over.
This is not global comedy.
Good. It's over.
I'm sorry.
You over.
But she let him in. She gave him the wrong rollout. You should have said some other shit he doing. This ain't 1997. The fuck?
Yo, it's over. Cut.
All right. So
look how much you laugh and try to act like I'm not.
Go follow. This is what happened before. It's just.
What's your Instagram?
Go. Ricky RAMSES the Great.
Thank you.
RICKYRAMES.
All social medias, all platforms. Follow him. He's funny as fuck.
Make sure you follow me too, because I'm funny.
Follow Ralina, Lady Ra.
Ra the Love Child, because I love love.
Ra the Love Child.
You love love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You also love punching Puerto Ricans in the face.
And shout out.
Throwing water in niggas' faces.
That's right. Throw it in the faces. And happy Valentine's to everybody that
you
does.
You nigga in the face because he wouldn't have sex with you. Ain't that rape? Ain't that?
That's some shit.
It's a case.
I don't even know if this is recording anymore, if we're on it. I just don't know. I just know.
If I had a girl, I'm like, she didn't want to give me no pussy, so I blacked her eyes.
He ended up did another time. He hit me and I stabbed him and he put me in jail. Okay?
This is where we ended. This is, you're not seeing this on no VIP.
Yeah, but she already served that sentence. But so he called the cops on you?
Yes, he did.
You know he was going to do it. He called his brother to fight you. Why would you do some shit to him? You know he going to call the cops. That's funny.
Are y'all done?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He called the cops.
You can stop the cameras,
the
but
second time.
You are an intriguing individual.